creating a broadcast.
Yeah.
Alright.
Yeah, me and Seth I had some issues the other day
that
when
is it.
Seth was streaming.
Right.
It crashed twice.
Hello there, guys.
What's
This
up,
is King Woodsy
guys? How are
56
we
here.
doing?
Seth, shut up. You tried it once, you failed. You tried it once,
I know.
it didn't work. What's up, guys?
I got cock blocked.
You got blocked by the fact that the stream was trying. The stream was trying to boot up as you were saying it. Oh, God. Right, yep,
How are
we
we doing?
we are indeed live. Yeah.
I'm just down in a week of it.
Right.
2 seconds, I'm jumping into the live chat myself.
That might not be a good idea to do. Jumping in
Yeah,
live
guys,
chat and using
how
the
are
data
we
to stream
doing?
is probably not a good idea.
So,
Well, Tom, do you want some good news, or do you want the bad news, or do you want the good news first about your car, you know?
whatever.
It's
Well,
still
the
alive.
bad news
It's
is
good news.
no, the bad news. Well, that is good news, but the bad news is it's not, fully grown yet.
Alright.
The good news is it's on 92.6%.
So soon.
Very soon,
It'll
yes.
probably be done within the stream.
It'll most likely be done, and I'll just come back and check on it.
Yeah, so.
You two can do some artifacts and our road catches, because I've still got 2 Ravagers to fully mature, and they're on 82%.
I'd rather you be with us for the artifacts, because I don't know where they are, and I don't particularly like doing them on my own
So,
or with Seth. I'd rather have you there because you know what you're doing. No offense, Seth.
That's all.
He knows what he's doing. Unlike
So
us.
do you. You know where most of them. You know
No,
where
I
most of them
don't.
are. The ones that are remaining. You know where. You know where the last 3 ones are. One's at the volcano. You know the one near the volcano. That's the one. The one that like near the beginner part of the map. The one that's like in the forest area. And then there's the one one like out on Carno Island on the top right hand of the map. On that island, the one that you gotta, the one that you saved us from that time when you first learned of cryoballs.
I do
You know, the
recall
one where you
that,
go in
yes.
and you have to, and the one you go into the cave, you go in a bit of water, you come out, and then it's a massive ice drop. If you fall, you're probably gonna die. Obviously, we wouldn't because we're absolute units, but we did. And obviously, we got in there, but we couldn't get out. So you do actually know where the last 3 artifacts are, and they're the 3 that we've done the most.
So, don't we need the 2 underwater
I
ones as
actually
well?
don't know where they are.
The 2 water ones are obviously I will definitely help with those. I'll have to bring a shadow man. I'll have to bring 3 shadow men, but I'll help with those. I would see. The thing is, I have 2 Ravagers here, and these could help out with the. These would be useful in the cave exploration. Actually, they most likely wouldn't be in this environment. I'll just come and join us. I'll meet you. I'll just meet you at the base. I mean, I'll have to pick up some stuff because my inventory is a little bit not great. I've been doing stuff, so a lot of breeding. We have wyverns now. I got quite lucky before, right?
I've just been kicked out.
Do you know the wyvern, Tom, that I was breeding?
Yes.
I needed a decent leveled female, and I got a female, right? I hatched it, and I got triplets. 424. And I got 3 of them. And they were female, and obviously, in this game, breeding a female is better than breeding a male. Because females can breed as many times as they want. No, males can. But you need more females than males, because a male can only breed with one once. And then then the female has to have a cooldown. So having 3 females is 3 times as quick. I'm just glad we've been able to stream today, simply because as I was thinking it was going to be the what like if you would have missed today if you would have missed today's stream, it would have been like the fourth stream in a row you've missed.
Yeah.
Obviously Wednesday and Friday we didn't stream, but there's reasons behind that. Wouldn't have been interesting if I was the only one streaming, which it would have been. So I decided not to. And the other day, your internet decided to pull a...
Yeah,
Well,
that's why I wasn't with these two on Mondays, because my internet decided it wanted to commit self-deleters.
so we just finished off Star Wars.
Yeah. Good game. Really enjoyed it.
It is. I told you. It
No
was.
spoilers, I still haven't played it.
I won't.
Have you thought the... you know, it's really great when Yoda shows up at the end and starts chopping
Right,
people's heads
shut
off.
up!
I know, yeah, that's a great point
Yeah,
in the game.
You know, like, he comes out of nowhere and, like, Vader thinks he's got it, and all of a sudden Yoda just pops up, starts, you know, on that ketamine.
Yeah, I know exactly. what
Yoda's
you
not...
mean.
Don't worry, Seth. Yoda's not in it.
Unless he
Not as far as
is.
I'm aware. Unless I'm far... Hey, as far as
Well,
I'm
since
aware...
he's still
in it.
talking,
He's not
I muted him.
You can hear me on stream. Unless you've got the stream muted then, sometimes. Oh, Woods are just time, obviously. I am taking the piss. As far as I'm aware, it doesn't happen. No, but it is
I
actually.
mean,
a
it
good
does
game.
happen. You haven't finished it yet, have
I
you?
haven't.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
haven't
yeah.
finished it now.
Yoda shows up. I thought you'd finished it. Yeah, Yoda shows up and beats the twat out of everyone.
What? Stop talking before I move you as well.
No, tell Seth that I haven't finished it either.
That's
So, like, I
he's
don't
not
actually-
finished the game yet. He's not finished the game yet.
Because I couldn't update it. That was the only reason I couldn't update it.
Do you think so? I'm just stealing a fertilized T-Rex egg from someone.
Fair.
Seth's a thief. It's all for a good cause. So technically, Tom, you're like further than me on the game, sort of. You've done more story than me, but I've done more. I think I've done more adventuring than you. I mean, I fought that stupid frog bastard. And you
You know,
didn't
I
like
think
me.
I actually should mute Fred at this point.
No, this isn't story based. It's just like like a side thing that you can come across. Do you know in the first game, there's like this big ass frog. Like you fall down this hole and there's a big ass frog. Well, he makes a reappearance. It's not like a spoiler. It's just yeah, you got to twat him. And I found it accidental. And I spent ages trying to kill the bastard.
Yeah.
See, on the first game, he wasn't too bad. On the second game, he one-shots you with most of his attacks. No matter how much health you've got as well. Should mention, I took him on when I was on the last mission of the game. So I had pretty much all of my stats were end game stats, and he still one-shot me. Because his move is, no matter what difficulty you're on, his move is a one-shot. I think it might not be a one-shot on... I think it's not a one-shot if you're on, story mode. But if you're on any other difficulty, so easy, medium,
What
hard,
the
extra hard,
fuck is this
it's a
ugly thing?
one-shot. What ugly thing? Tom.
Oh, what does that look like?
Sorry, Tom. I'm sorry.
No, it's true.
Nah, fuck off, lad. I'm joking.
Where's it from?
I'm joking, my friend.
Well, but it's true though. It is. Let's be fair.
I disagree.
Just saying in the group chat, guys.
Let's have a look. Let's have a gander.
It's such a derpy looking thing.
The bulldog.
Oh yeah,
Is
we,
a what?
we need one of them.
It's a bulldog. You find them on Aberration, and they give off a certain light that weakens dinosaurs.
Not dinosaurs.
Uh,
Um,
Well, Reapers, but they also weaken the Nameless as well.
yeah, Reapers and the Nameless.
I hate the Nameless. I hate I just
What the
hate
hell
them.
is a nameless?
Something
Horrible
so
little things.
completely horrible and awful that it should not be named.
They couldn't give it a name.
Therefore,
Pretty much,
they named it
it's
the
a-
Nameless.
Essentially, what they are is when they can dig through the floor into your base, and if you don't have, do you know Superman, how he's weak? You know, like if you expose Superman to like the red, like the red light, like the red sunlight.
The kryptonite.
Yeah, but like obviously there's the red sun. If you expose him to the red sun, he's weakened. So that's essentially what they're like. You have to expose them to the to this light, and if you don't, they're stronger. And they're also and on top of them being strong, they don't come, like on their own. They come in a pack of about 15.
Yeah.
And if you don't kill them,
So
if you don't kill them,
basically
and if you don't
it's
kill them
basically
quickly,
a knockoff Heartless from Kingdom Hearts.
and if you don't kill them quickly, then they become red and they start to grow bigger and they become an alpha. And then, if you don't kill the alpha quick enough, they summon in a King Reaper. So they're horrible bastards that you just want to avoid.
They are not nice.
And they always come at the most inconvenient of times as well.
And
they're
we have
always
to face them during a boss fight. They show up during the Alpha Rockwell fight.
Yeah, they do.
Or any
They also
Rockwell
show up
fight,
when-
I think.
They just show up and they just show up on Aberration more so. Do you know one thing that I haven't come across yet, but apparently are supposed to be horrible?
What?
There's these little things, I can't think of what they're called, but there's a chibi of them. You get it in the Genesis bundle. What are they called now?
Noglin.
Noglins. They're horrible bastards. They are despicable. I haven't come across one, but I've heard what they can do. And what they can do is very nice.
They can mind
They're a
control
mind
you.
control. They're a mind control dinosaur that can latch onto anything and they can kill it as soon as they leave. So literally, they can one shot any creature in the game that they latch onto. They just instantly kill it. So once they stop mind controlling it, they kill it. So you've got to get. So if one of them will latch onto you, you've got to kill it. You know, one of them jump on a dinosaur of yours, you've got to kill it, or it will just kill your dinosaur straight away. And I think they can do it to Gigas as well. I'm not sure if they can do it to a Giga. I'm pretty sure Giga's too strong, but I know they can do it to most stuff. So obviously, you know, horrible little bastards.
Yeah.
You can also, when you've tamed them, you can set them to mind control other people's dinosaurs if you're on PvP. But obviously, PvP sucks because, you know, it just does. Right, I'll meet you on the island in about 5 minutes. These Ravagers are on 97%, so I wanna bring them over with me.
Fair.
I'm just waiting for this purple supply crate to come down.
Your Carcano is on 95.7% as well.
Nice.
Indeed. 95.8%. It is going up. It'll be done soon. These are on 97.8, so these will be done as well. I'll just jump back over to Ragnarok on my way back, you know, just so I can make some saddles for them. We need 3 saddles. One for me, one for you, and one for Seth. The reason why I'm using these is because they're small enough to get through. They're small enough to get through pretty much most things that we'd need to get through. As you'd imagine, that's a very useful thing to have on your side. They're also a pack dinosaur as well, so they get stronger together. You didn't watch the stream on Monday, did you, Woods?
No.
We had some weird
my
guy in our
internet
chat who
was
wants
down.
to eat off our floor.
You had
Yeah, me
what?
and Seth
Oh,
had
yeah.
some weird Yeah, we had some weird geezer in our chat who wanted to eat off our floor.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Correct.
Yeah,
Excuse
exactly
me,
it.
what?
Yeah. Yeah.
What the
They're
hell
the
did I
exact
miss?
words. You missed that.
Someone wanted to eat off our floor.
It's very straightforward, my friend.
I mean,
And
that
then-
is
and he said-
that very straightforward? Are we at the point where that is very straightforward?
And then he said
Yeah,
that
that's
he was doing it
pretty
because
much
he was
straightforward.
what else did he say? He said that he was a what was it now? I did say he was. Starts with an S, I think. Oh, balls. A scaffolder. Or something like
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, he was a scaffolder. And that's his excuse for wanting to
Well,
eat
does
off
it
our
eat off our
floor.
floor?
What's that got to do with anything?
I don't know, just check the stream and you'll see it.
I'm incredibly confused.
You also see me
So
managed
were
to win.
we.
Yeah. Mate, on that stream there was this guy that just didn't want to die. He refused to die, and it was on the one that's got that massive fan on the floor. Seth knows. I think Seth might remember it. This guy, right? There was two bulls, and fight right. One's pretty much got me in a chokehold, pulling me down, using me. They've gripped over my neck and they're ripping me down, and the other one's coming up, and I'm there. I'm trying to punch the other guy, and the other guy's up and just go bang with the left hook, square in the face, knocked him clean out, sent him flying, and then his teammate jumps up out of nowhere, and he just wouldn't piss off, would he, Seth? He just wouldn't go.
No.
And then,
was-
anyway, we fly into the sky. I knock him clean out. He falls between the fan, and manages to stay alive in between the fans.
How?
I don't. Well, that's what me and Seth asked. Like the fan had turned on, and he managed to stay in it. He didn't come up or go down. He just stayed there until he eventually fell down. And I think he was there for about straight. I think he was there for a solid minute and a half. He just wouldn't fuck off. He just wouldn't leave. He wouldn't go. He was pissing me off.
Let's be fair, everyone in that game pissed us off.
Yeah, there was this guy who kept grabbing me and Seth, and he'd just do this special super jump and just jump into he just jump into the sky. And obviously then Seth got kicked for inactivity. Talking of being kicked, Seth has been kicked again. Right, I'll Woods meet you on the island.
I'm already here. I've been here for a while.
Then I'll meet you on still the island. Your thing's on 96.8%, like something like that. I really wanted to bring it with me, but I can't. I don't want to risk it dying.
So,
Like I'd leave it. I'd leave it at
For
the base.
the love of God.
having fun though, Seth.
No,
Skill issue.
I just spawned inside of the shadow main I took out, and then it kicks me out.
That does definitely sound like a skill issue. That.
No, it's a broadband issue. Plus
No.
Net has royally screwed me over.
Fair enough.
Would you like to tell our dear audience what you mean by that?
I mean,
okay.
I'd like to know as well.
Oh yeah, Fred hasn't heard this either.
Yeah,
So-
I haven't said have
So I had to call up PlusNet because I've been without broadband since Sunday, right?
Mhm.
And what the? And apparently, an engineer came out the other day, and someone had an engineer had unplugged my connection in the box to plug someone else's in.
That doesn't sound great.
No.
I mean, so
Yeah,
so,
so
what happens?
currently
So
I am
what happens
using
now?
my hotspot and it is shit.
Just to be a dickhead here, I used my hotspot for about 5 straight years, and I had better connection than Woods, and he had internet. I mean, he had talk, but I mean,
Someone has
yeah, well, I keep
unlimited
getting kicked
data.
out.
Indeed, I
I've
actually got
100
banned from
gigabytes.
I got banned from unlimited data on a figure on what are they called now? I can't think of who it was, but they banned me from the unlimited data.
I thought you were with Virgin.
They used too much. I'd been with someone else beforehand.
Sky?
It was phone. It was mobile data. It wasn't any like. It wasn't Virgin. I think it was like
E?
not EE.
3?
It wasn't 3. Name them all,
BT?
and you'll eventually get it. No.
Tesco?
No. But we're getting closer though.
Yeah, I may have to find my way back to our base and then, log off. And I'll just manage the live chat.
It was until 2.
I think I've exhausted my list of knowledge of different places.
Please tell me I'm going in the right direction now.
Just look out for Megatron, you'll be fine.
Well, if you see a a Shadow Main try and be Spyro
That's
flying
who
through
it
the
was.
air,
It was fucking gift gaff bastards.
Gift gaff.
Absolute cretins.
So, you used unlimited data too much and got banned by gift gaff.
Yeah. So listen. So do you want the actual story, by the way? Like, do you want this is just deep this, right? So, obviously,
yeah,
I
unlimited
did have
data
unlimited
isn't
data.
unlimited.
Yeah,
Apparently,
no,
It's
it
unlimited
is, but
until
it
you
isn't.
reach the
No.
cap of
So-
the price.
Well, no. See, this is the thing. So, obviously, on the last 2 deals that I've had, I had unlimited data. But I was using nearly 300 or 400 gigabytes a month, and there was no problem. So I'd done that for like 2, 3, 4 years, no issues. The reason that I got banned the first time was because, so on the unlimited data plan, that they do not specifically state this. By the way, this was bullshit. Never stated it. It was a bunch of bullshit. So you only actually got 4 gig of data. You got 4 gigabytes of data on 4G. This was before 5G as well, by the way. So you got 4 gigabytes of 4G data, and then once you use that up, everything else was 3G, right? So it isn't unlimited, because unlimited would just mean as it's unlimited 4G data. So it's a bunch of bullshit, It's a bunch of crap. So anyway, I'd used the 4 gigabytes up, and then I'd found out the next month that thing, and then I used more, and then they said, due to you using so much, you have been banned from the option, from paying the money, because I'd pay it as pay as you go. So I was banned from getting that deal. So I just thought, well, fuck you cunts. And then I went with Virgin, paid the same amount, I got unlimited everything, and still to this day I am still with Virgin. And guess what? I've had unlimited data since then, and with that unlimited data, I've been using it for Ark for the last 5 years. I used it to install games, used it to stream movies, stream football matches, stream tennis matches. It was fine, you know what I mean? It's always been fine. Which is rather strange when you think of it, because you'd think it wouldn't be. But then, like, my internet, my connection speed and my download speed was nearly as quick as my actual Wi-Fi, and they're both Virgin. So, it was like, it was great. And then obviously, about a year ago, so after 5 years, it slowed down a bit, but that's of it. And then I got the upgrade, and I went to 5G, and then it was fine. I mean, even here where I live, I have a lot of like dead spots with the Wi-Fi. In one of the bedrooms, there's a dead spot so that you can't get any internet connection, so I have to rely on my data, which sucks. So, yeah, not great. So even still to this day, I still rely upon it quite a lot. Like, obviously, if I'm out and I want to watch, like YouTube or something whilst I'm on a train somewhere.
Get off my way, you stupid
I can use it. I mean, the other day, like, if I want to play on Injustice as well, there's that. Also, Tom, I am a bit of an idiot. I didn't realise until yesterday when I was upgrading, Batwoman the Drowned, I didn't realise that the gear could go to level 80. I haven't upgraded gear since the update, so I wouldn't know. Like, I haven't upgraded a piece of gear, and it was only yesterday when I had been up, because I bought the, I bought a gear because it came out, and I only had 2 pieces on my second account, so I thought, it's like, it was only like £4, so I thought I'll just get it, and I'd upgrade it.
Just
and I've upgraded it. And when I've upgraded it, I thought to myself, why does that say level 75? The max you could get is 70, I'm thinking. Am I just blind, or it's just... And then, obviously, I realised that, there is actually...
They've updated the game.
Yeah. Yeah, but again, I haven't upgraded... This was the first time that I'd upgraded any gear beyond level 6, to level 60, or upgraded it in general. I haven't upgraded my gear in months. The last time I upgraded my gear was when I upgraded Batwoman the Drowned's gear and Batman Who Laughs gear, which was about 7 months ago, before the update. So it's a mistake that can, easily be made. Because straight after it, I went into the group, into the officer chat, and I was like, I just popped the question, since when? Apparently a few updates ago. So it's not been like that for a while.
I mean,
It's a relatively new thing, though. It's in a recent update.
Yeah, relatively. It's been a while. It's like I haven't really played in like a month, so it's been like at least a month.
Yeah, but that's still relatively new when you think it's been 7 months since I'd properly last played. Again, I hadn't upgraded a piece of gear in about 7 months. The last time I upgraded a piece of gear was when we were all in Ash of Darkness, or whatever it was called, the old league. And that was ages ago. I think even before then I might have done it. And Seth is not having a good time at all. finally got what I wanted.
Seth, where are you?
In the loading screen.
Captain Obvious strikes again.
Where is your unconscious corpse?
I have no fucking idea.
Whereabouts is your unconscious corpse?
Hang on!
Seth doesn't sound too happy.
No, he does not.
Alright,
Funny.
30 across, 50 up.
30 across 50.
I need to get to 50 up, 70 across, don't I?
Yeah.
I think so, yeah.
You're a fair bit away.
So I was going in the...
I swear, man. Your Seth's crashed again. I swear, we have absolutely no polymer, and it just.
We have none there. We have a shitload here.
Oh no, shit, we've tried a bunch of stuff that we have off polymer. There. We have none here though, and it's kind of where I need it. I can't be asked flying across the map to go and... Oh, you know what? I'll just craft the polymer needed. I don't really want to, but... It just takes forever to craft the polymer. This is to help Seth as well. We have 90 polymer, I mean... Polymer is polymer at the end of the day. I wish we had something really quick that I could just, you know, get across the map on. But I don't. You know what I can do actually? I don't have to. I can just go and twat some penguins.
Twat a penguin, twat a penguin. Oh, come on, please
I
tell me
see
you know
a
the
shadow
tune
knight.
at the very least.
There you are.
Watch the not.
Hello there.
Watch the not be a
Is that,
penguin.
you?
Have you found Seth?
I have.
Well, at least you found
the-
him.
Hang on, let me...
Also, something tells me we're probably not going to be. Seth's not going to be able to join us for the artifact collecting.
Yeah, probably not with his internet connection.
As unreliable as your talk.
Yeah.
You know, my auntie has talk, and it worked relatively really well, surprisingly. And even I was surprised because she mentioned getting it, and I was like, it's not great, and you know, because I was using you as my point.
Thank you, words.
You know,
You're welcome.
I was pretty much using you as the reason why it wasn't good, because obviously, you know, you had told me, and I remember I remember your experiences. To be fair, I also remember Graham as well. I remember being there when Graham was on the phone arguing with someone from Talk.
Talk
And,
piss me off to new levels.
And you know what, right? They
You
were
want to
there,
know the
and
worst bit?
he was trying to talk to them, and they wouldn't let him talk. So
I
he saw
used
you
to
went-
work for them.
Yeah. So he
Did
was
you
trying to
burn
talk
the place
to them,
down on your way out?
No, I was just a sales rep.
You should
You
have
know, a
done.
street rep. I know.
Yeah.
But they fired me. I had 2 days off because I was genuinely ill.
So,
And,
yeah.
yeah, I know. Surprised saying that.
Huh?
Holy hell. Megatron, what are you doing here? You killed Optimus Prime yet?
I'm so glad
yeah.
that I never said. I'm so glad I never said what I was about to say.
This version of
I was about
Megatron
to
is
say-
close to the one
Right.
that's trying to kill Optimus Prime out.
Anyway, so yeah, as I was saying, I was genuinely ill for 2 days. Just 2 days, a Friday and a Saturday. So realistically, I had 1 day off. I go into work on the Monday, to find out I've been sacked. For missing one fucking day.
It doesn't surprise me. Yeah, that time that Graham was on the phone with Talk, they just wouldn't let him talk. So he then asked them, "You called Talk, right? I let you talk, so you now let me talk." And they didn't.
Yeah, it's called
they
Talk
didn't.
Talk.
But they
I
don't let you
talk,
talk.
You talk.
Yes, and they never let him talk. I remember this whole thing, like it's like it went over like a bunch of days, and it was funny, but like they were just being assholes. I mean, he ended up getting it sorted in the end, but and then it wasn't much longer. Mr. Woods there told me he was having issues with Talk, and yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I remember the day where Tom got new internet, and he was like over the moon.
Yes.
He was like, he'd probably one
Let's
of
look
the
at it
best
this way.
days of his life.
With Talk,
Probably done cat with us.
I had a wired connection. I had Ethernet connection.
Mm-hmm.
And when we got BT, shit got worked around. I had to use the Wi-Fi for my Xbox. I couldn't use the Ethernet anymore for it. It's better on the Wi-Fi for BT than the Ethernet cable was for Talk. That shouldn't be the case. I wonder if I've still got the
Same
picture.
line as well.
I wonder if I've still got the picture somewhere. I'm gonna have a look to see if I've still got the picture somewhere. I took a picture of
the speeds.
of the speed. I did like a test. You can do the test on your Xbox.
You sent it to me. You
I
won't be
sent
able to
a
find it
few
though.
people.
Yeah, you won't be able to find it in our chat because it doesn't
Found it.
exist. No, cool. I know it's not. I know it's not in mine in his chat anymore because I'd spent about an hour this morning trying to go back through my chat to find our infamous arguments about who would win between Thanos or the Flash.
There you guys go.
And I couldn't find it, so then I sort of realised that I think I might have lost that whole conversation.
So for you guys in the stream watching, the download speed was 2.07 megabytes per second. The upload speed was 0.15 megabytes per second.
I remember this.
Holy shit!
Can you see how bad that is?
Yeah.
I'm very tempted to
I
go
remember it.
and do the test on this setting, on this uni Wi-Fi for comparison. I'm very tempted. I might do that after stream and let you guys know on Friday the results of that.
You could do it at the end of the stream before you round it off.
I can't. It's been a while since I've done it. I can't remember if it shows anything that I wouldn't want it to show.
Well, you can. You could just do the. Fair enough. I don't think it does, but.
Do any of you know a Braced Bulb 71719?
What?
Braced Bulb 71719.
No.
See, he keeps inviting me to a group chat even though I blocked him. He has 0 gamer score.
Oh well. Bot. Oh, Tom,
Yeah.
did I tell you? The other day, right? This was on Monday. I ordered into my street. I ordered into Finger. I ordered into Gang Beasts, right? But Josh was on my account playing, Lego Harry Potter.
Yeah.
So anyway, but I'd forgot to mention to Josh I was going on my account, and I forgot that Josh was also on my account. So anyway, I've ordered into my account, and it said you're playing on a Series X, and I'm like, no, I'm not. I'm playing on my Xbox, you cheeky bastards. And then I messaged Josh, and I'm thinking, wait a minute, I asked Josh, and he was on it. Anyway, so as I've done that, next minute, as I've ordered into Gang Beast, an achievement has popped up on Gang Beast, right? May I mention, I've 100%ed Gang Beasts about a year and a half ago, maybe 2 years ago. I've had it completed for years, right? So I'm now well confused, and then it says, and it was an achievement for level of Harry Potter, right? I'm thinking, I haven't even played it. I had logged on at the list, so I think this is what I think happened. I've logged on, and because I was in a game on my account, I have been given the achievements for the game. Josh didn't get it, I got it. So he'd done the missions and all that, and he didn't get the achievements. I got it. Because I messaged him saying, "I've just got it." I just sent him. I sent him a screenshot. And I said, "Thanks, mate." And he was like, "What?" I'm like, and I was like, "Well, yeah, I have no idea what's going on." Like, but yeah, he gave it to me and not him, which I still find a bit weird. He probably got it by now. Wouldn't have took him long to do it. But it was just a bit odd because it's never happened before. Because he completed Jedi Fallen Order and The Force Unleashed on using my account. But I never got the achievements for them. I mean, it would make life a lot easier if I did. I could just sit back and let him just get us both achievements. I'd have to do nothing. I just heard a bang downstairs. It's not a great. It's not a sound you want to be hearing. Anyway, I'm gonna make one of those.
How far off are you?
Me?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm still on Ragnarok. I've had to craft a few things.
By the way, everyone say hello to Chuck. He is in a live stream.
So
Again.
Hello there, Chuck. Yeah, Chuck.
made
That is
something.
what I used to have with TalkTalk. That is what my download speed used to be with TalkTalk. Don't get TalkTalk. Woodsy's wise words. Don't get TalkTalk.
and Woodsy
You
doesn't
will
want
regret
many
it.
wise
Gaming
words.
Chester's wise words. Do not get talk.
Don't work for
Well.
Talk.
Don't listen to
Don't
Fred.
work.
Fred will probably promote talk.
I
to
literally
be
just said
different.
don't work with Talk.
Yeah, I'm not listening to you. Be glad
Alright,
I unmuted you.
You know. There's no need. You know, Woodsy lad.
Yes,
That Yoda fight seems so cool.
I know it is.
I mean, I haven't seen it yet, but
Yeah.
I presume it's cool.
Oh yeah. I've seen it. It is really cool.
Words, I will, mute you as well.
It's all worth it, my friend. It's worth it.
Yeah. Thank you, Chuck.
National.
We try. Same stuff.
I
I literally said we try, and then the second later I see Seth's message saying we try. We both thought of the same thing at the same time.
Yes, I've been fucking robbed. Oh, for the love of God, that's why I've been robbed. It's just crafted itself and chucked itself out. I've been thinking to myself, what the fuck's going on? And then I can't cryopod this. Oh, that's unfortunate. Well, that was a waste of time.
What can you not cryopod?
I've made a text GIF and I can't use it. I swear I didn't place it down, but you know, the game will be the game. And now on the look for blue gems. Apparently we have none. I don't see how this is possible because I swear I picked them up before. We have 40. I need 25. I'm not gonna complain. Let me make this and I'll be with you.
So, Woods,
Yes.
what do you think of this? If you let Fred have his Undertale
No.
contract,
Say
he
no.
does code fame with me.
Say no.
No, I'm not letting him off that.
However,
But have
I will
you
also,
even started Hogwarts?
I was about to mention this. About to tell a piece of my mind. Mister needs to find time.
First of all,
Completed 2 games in. Just be glad you didn't see half of the removed messages I sent you the other day. None of them were bad, specifically. See, this is what happens. I sit there, right, and after you piss me off with something you say, I say a bunch of crap, and then I sit there and I'm thinking, he's ignoring me, so this is a good thing, because then it gives me time to realise, probably shouldn't have said that. So then I just go, remove. So
I do see a lot
I
of
was sat there,
removed
I was
messages.
watching
It's just
them
like,
through.
why is he removing all this?
So yeah, you come to your chat and there's about 19 removed messages under. So
It literally is. It's like, sup, yo, Tom, sup, yo, Tom, remove message, remove message, remove message, remove message, remove message. It's literally what it is.
Let's be fair. Our group chat is 90% of us going, Woodsy, where are you?
it is, to be fair. Yeah, do you want to know what I said?
I'm
the other
always
day?
here on time, unless my internet dies on me. I am!
Or unless you're having a pizza and then you
Hey,
don't
my
it's at half 7.
internet's died on me.
Lads, I was the one that was late
Overcome,
today.
adapt, and move on.
You have data that you are willing to use. I do not.
Oh shit!
What?
You said your data's refreshing in like a day or something.
No, it refreshes at the start of next month. Like the 2nd.
Settled
But
on.
mine does not. Mine is like the 14th.
And mine just is unlimited.
Set a limit.
Mine's just unlimited.
If I set a
So I
limit,
can use
then
mine as much as I
the
want.
stream will just randomly end after like 30 seconds.
He has a
How
point.
much data do you have a month?
Like 12 gig. I don't have a lot.
Bruh,
12
that's fuck off.
It would take what, about 2-3
No.
gigabytes
No.
for
Take
an
it,
hour.
Yeah, no, take it from someone who's used who's used all their data, right? When I used to get, when my data would refresh and I'd load into a game, I had for some reason, my data had like a notification thing that it would tell me when I've used, like 2.5 gigabyte. And like that would be used up within about like an hour or two of me being on the Xbox. So like 2 gigabyte would be used up relatively quick. Now obviously that was with just games. Now if I was installing a game or I was also using it for YouTube as well as gaming, it would most likely just go on. And plus, imagine if we're doing something, his game just crashes on him. Like imagine we're playing a game, his game crashes on him because his internet goes down, and then we have to redo the whole thing again because. It's a bit like what happened with me and Josh on GTA. We were doing this annoying GTA mission.
Monday it was on your channel.
Yeah.
He could
was-
jumped on and played, but an hour with us.
Realistically, it would have probably been on his channel had he been there because I had already done 2 streams in a row anyway. It would have probably been his time
to
to
be
do it.
fair, until I get my laptop, Monday was normally mine, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And obviously, I would have done Wednesday, and I'd have most likely done Thursday as well. Last week,
Thursday?
so I'd have Friday. So realistically, if we streamed last week, I'd have done Wednesday and Friday as well, because obviously Tom would have probably been too tired to anyway. So I'd have done Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Monday this week, and then if I'd have done today, that's it's a bit too many. 'Cause obviously, if someone's tired and they can't do it, then I don't mind. I don't mind stepping in and
To be fair, I did.
doing it for
I've like for the Ark series
Tom has
especially.
also done it with me.
I have got like, I think I've done 4 of them in a row.
This might, yeah, this would be
So
true.
But anyway,
I will actually
Woods,
have a
You
look.
still didn't answer my question. Have you even started your Hogwarts recording
He
yet?
hasn't.
Not yet. I intend to
Then
get to
let's
it
break
either.
out the damn contract to do Undertale so he can play Code Vein with me. You
I
prick.
intend to start it either today or tomorrow.
Can I interject, by the way? See, because I'm a very smart geezer, and I know Tom a bit too well, there's a bit of a clause in here that I will not do my first video until he does his. Because I know, and I said this to Seth the other night, I said these words to Seth on Monday night. If I started playing the game, I could get 12 parts out before you get one part out. That would be the case, and that is why I won't
He
do
did
it,
say
because
it
I know
Monday.
damn well you'd do it. Because
I wanna-
that is what would happen.
I want to clarify something here. I'm not the one to do that, because I'm the one who made a deal with you, watched the entire series while you've yet to start the first episode of the series that you were supposed to hold up. Your end of the deal of this year. This deal has been going for like at least 3 years.
I watched 15 minutes of it, and then I went and watched Sword Art Online movie instead.
Well, hang on. What series did he try to get you watching?
Overlord. It has been owed for like
come on,
3
Overlord is a bit
years.
much for-
No, he's watching it.
Overlord is
It's-
a bit much for Fred.
It's a good show.
Not be anymore.
It's a good show.
It is. I agree with you.
Can I ask
Plus,
you-
the main
can I ask
character
you a
doesn't
serious-
bleed. He's a skeleton.
Can I
There's
ask-
no
Can I
blood.
ask you a
From him.
serious
Later in the
question, my friend?
series, there is a
Yeah,
lot of blood and gore.
But it's also in
There's
Sword
not a
Art Online.
lot. There's a tiny
Can I ask you
bit.
about?
It's not
Can I
that
ask you?
It's a tiny bit.
Both of you. Can I just
Fred,
ask you a
shut
question?
up!
No,
We're having a
you-
discussion.
What are you doing here?
I have a question for the pair of you.
Okay.
What's better? So, you know, from my perspective, right? So I can go and watch the new. So this is my perspective. I can either go and watch the new Sword Art Online movie, a show that I
Which
really
was
like.
amazing.
It wasn't new.
Yes,
It wasn't new.
it was for me. I hadn't watched.
It came out in like December the year prior.
Yeah, but again,
It wasn't new.
So but it was new on the. It was new to the streaming site.
Was
You
it?
told me it was on. Yes.
I don't
It hadn't
know
been
if it
on there long,
was.
'cause that
I don't know
version-
when it
that
came
version
out.
hadn't been on there long. Anyway,
I just
point
hadn't
being is-
checked. It might have been on there
Point
for
being
fucking
is-
ages. I just hadn't checked.
I never got to watch it with you and Thingy in the cinema because you just went without me, you pieces of shits.
Wasn't my
but-
thing to organise.
I know.
Wasn't my
I
thing
know.
to invite you.
Wasn't your fault. Doesn't matter. Point being is, so obviously I'm sat there with some food and I'm thinking I'm gonna watch something. So I go on to it. I did put it on. I watched 15 minutes and I can't say it was bad or it was good because again, can't really say much from the 15 minutes that I watched. But then I remembered that you mentioned that Sword Art Online movie was on this, so I thought, I'm gonna put that on because I want to watch it. So I did. I put that on, I watched it, and then I forgot to go back to it. Again, what would I rather pick in that option? A movie of a show that I absolutely love.
That you haven't
Oh.
finished yet.
Yes, but it doesn't matter. Would I rather watch the movie of a show that I like, or watch something that I don't really know anything about? Because as well, she mentioned, once I finish my
To
food,
be
I'm
fair,
probably
if
also
you
going to
made
go
the
back on my
deal to
game.
watch Overlord, you should have watched Overlord.
Again,
There you go.
But I completely agree with your decision to watch the SA.
I agree with the decision as well. I just think you should have gone back and watched Overlord. Like the deal.
so I would have done it. Right, can I give you another thing, right? Just to
So, first of all,
like,
I want to say, the deal has been for like 3 years, maybe even longer.
yes.
You still haven't done it.
Oh no.
And you're
I
having
will
it with
hold
me
my hands up.
for Hogwarts, which has been like a few months.
Yeah, I will. Hold
Of
my
these
hands up and
months-
say one thing.
Of these few months, one of those, I was not here to be able to do it.
Can I add one important fact onto this? So, within the last 3 years, or however long it has been,
I will argue longer, but I'm saying 3 years for arguments.
yeah, I think it's been about 3 years because
3, maybe 4.
yeah, maybe. I think we were in the last year of high school, or maybe or something along the lines of that. So yeah,
It was
I'd say about
definitely
3-4 years ago.
before season 4 came out.
Yeah, I remember that. Anyway, point being, this year, for example, there's only one TV show I have watched this year, and that was The Mandalorian. That is the only TV show I've watched. I am 12 episodes behind. As of tonight, I'll be 13 episodes behind on a show that is based upon my favourite superhero. I haven't watched any of the new seasons of Superman. I haven't watched like any of the new, apart from The Mandalorian, any of the new Star Wars stuff they've brought out. I'm miles behind on those. I haven't even watched the new season that was put on, on Netflix today of Brooklyn Nine-Nine. Again, another show that I like. This is the thing. I haven't even had time
with all of them.
Yeah, see, I haven't
I'm
even had the
far
time.
ahead of everything. I'm actually doing the Marvel, the MCU in timeline order.
I haven't even watched those.
Again.
Do you know what? Right, and I'll be honest. Do you want to know the last thing, the last time that I sat down and watched something for longer than about an hour was, when the Hawkeye series came out, and that was the last thing that I watched, and I never finished it. I got to episode 3, I got bored. Again, I love Hawkeye as well, so I do like Hawkeye. I'm just been twatted by Tom.
Didn't think it would kill you.
By the way, can Chuck intervene here?
I can't spawn in the bed.
Chuck has said, let Fred play Code Vein.
No, he owes this to me.
You owe us Hogwarts.
And I intend to either do it tonight or tomorrow after the stream.
Probably tomorrow. I need your help tonight. Because I seriously need to give my cousin his Xbox back. It's been a week, nearly 2.
But are the others on to be able to do it tonight?
I reckon Josh will be, and yeah, so they need to get it done. 1 match is all I need. Because, like I said before, I forgot that I even had his Xbox at this point.
You told me you had his Xbox on Monday.
Mate, I forgot my auntie was going bingo. And she told me at like 6 and I forgot by 6:30. That's very unlike me, by the way. I haven't been feeling the same recently. I feel like I'm a bit out of touch with everything. This is the point but this is the thing, I just haven't felt great, I've just struggled to find, not the time, just like the dedication to watch something. And Tom will tell you, I'm one of those. If I could sit there and watch something. Now, don't get me wrong. If I was to sit down and to put Overlord on, for example, I would sit there until I have finished it. And Tom will back me on that. If I was to watch one episode and finish it the whole way through without obviously the interruption of me going doing what I was doing, I would have, I would have watched it and I would have watched it the whole way through, because that's just what I'm like. But I've not done that yet. But I haven't done that with anything. I haven't done that with practically any show that I've watched. I'm seasons behind on certain things, which is very unlike me. Which again, Tom will also say is very unlike me to not be on top of things, because I normally watch them 2 hours as soon as because they come out on a streaming site 2 hours afterwards. Mm-hmm. Illegal streaming for the win. I normally watch them. 2 hours. I use Brooklyn Nine-Nine. I would watch the new episode pretty much the same day it came out on the app. I've not even watched any of the final season. It was a show that I enjoyed watching. There's just so many things that I haven't watched just because I haven't found the time. Today, I was going to if Tom's internet was still down, I was going to catch up on. I was going to try to get the 12 episodes of The Flash, the last 12, so then I was ready for the final tonight, but I obviously haven't because I'm here right now streaming. On top of that, I can't then tomorrow because I'm out tomorrow. See, I'm not as busy as everyone else, but because of the ways that my days work, I don't find the time to sit down and watch something the way I used to. If I ain't, streaming with you guys, I'm preparing for the stream. I'm doing challenges on a game that I need to get done because there's time challenges that take a while, or I'm out, I'm seeing family, or I'm doing something with my family. So,
Yeah.
and then between them times when I am actually in, if I get an hour between those times, and I ain't streaming, I ain't preparing for a video, and I ain't out, I put something on and I'll enjoy it, and then obviously I can't sit there and watch it the whole way through because and then I've got to get up and do something. And see, the second that I stop, I can't continue. That's the problem. And that's a really big
I used
problem.
to be like that. And then I broke my ankle.
Nice.
And then
Well,
had
not
6
nice.
months mandatory bed rest.
Like I said, I was gonna. Oh, Tom.
Hello there.
I don't know what I was gonna. I don't know why I said here because there's nothing I can pass you. Excuse me. These are the Ravagers that I had. These are just 2 of them that I got. They're not leveled up at all. They're just literally like, you know, as they are. But most of these can do caves.
Did I tell you guys I had a job interview on Tuesday? No, yesterday.
I
So,
didn't even know it was Tuesday yesterday. I don't even know what day it is anymore. That's the
well,
problem.
today's Wednesday.
Every day just feels the same these days.
So, I went to this job interview, right? A little backstory. I used to work for another security company that always subbed me into this company. So, I turned up yesterday for the job interview. I walk in, I see the manager, and they're like, "Hey, just so you know, you already got the job. We just need to do some paperwork."
Nice. Give me chips.
I haven't worked for this company in about 4 years, and they still remembered me. They
Well,
were
that's
saying
good at
that, you know, oh yeah, they were saying as soon as they saw my name on the application form, they knew they wanted to have me join their team.
Right, Tom, where have you just gone?
So yeah, I'm going to be working for another security company.
Let's go and get these last few artifacts because there's one around here that I need you with me. Like I said, these are not upgraded, so they're not that strong. I'm behind you. Follow me.
Why have you got a glider?
I just do. I tried to make you and Seth one, but we only had 40 gems and they required 25 each. So, you know, I had to pick someone and I picked myself.
Yeah, it's fine. Just leave me out of it.
Actually, I could do with, after the stream stuff, I could do with your assistance with one thing. I can bring it to you. All I need is you to imprint on a card, you know, so I can mature it. Because once you imprint it, then I can deal with the rest of it. Yes, I can bring it to you though. The only thing is we don't have a Hello Alpha, a Hello Raptor, fuck off Raptor. Yeah, this isn't upgraded either, Tom. So like, if this doesn't do much, that is why. They're very, very weak at this current point. But if you're here with
Could you
me,
leave the cargo in a pod and I'll imprint on it on Monday?
I can just wait till Monday. It's not like we're gonna need.
Yeah.
Yeah. See,
Yeah,
I was
if
able to,
my Wi-Fi still isn't fixed by Monday, I'll just go to my mum's again.
because I was able to. I was able to do it on Tom's just by, you know, I just pretty much jumped onto his account, went over and imprinted on it. Talking of it, Tom, it will most likely be done by now. Well, let's go and get this done. But there's a cave right down here. Yeah, I think I've got about 8 or 10 of these. So obviously the more we have, the stronger they will be.
Where's the ghost? Lost you.
Just carry on. If you fall, if you run down the water, not the water, path. I see you. Over there. Alright, so. Get lost. Okay. It's just over this, it's just over the water there. Yeah, I thought I'd, you know, sort these out because I know these can be quite good. I mean, well, look at how strong they were against me and you when you tried taming them. So I thought if I could breed them up and get a decent, oh, that's a good idea. Should remember that their health has just not been upgraded at all. I know it's probably near. It's probably how much health does that one have?
5,000.
Yeah, this only has 5,000 as well. It's got 35,000 overall,
Oh,
but
mine's got 25,000 overall, but 5,000 currently.
yeah. These are male and female, I'm pretty sure as well. So this is that. Oh no, I think they're both male. This is the highest level we've got. The one that I'm on right now. So this is the strongest one I've got. Here's the cave. See, this is a funny cave because this cave here, it's obviously, it's the easiest cave in the game, but it's quite annoying to it's quite annoying to come across. And you know, you've obviously got to know where it is to find it, like without any difficulty. Because you know these caves, the three caves we've got to do something. You know all three of them. You probably just don't know where. I mean, this one probably would have been the hardest for you to find out of the other, out of the three. Obviously, the one on the top right of the map, you'd have come across that because it's pretty much in, you know, in the open. And the volcano one, I mean, that again, it's in an obvious place anyway. You can see it when you go to the top of the volcano. I mean, it's literally a gap inside of a goddamn it, like path. We could go down normally, run around. Hope for the best. Just get the artifact and get out. You bastards. Well. Oh shit! No!
Shit!
I seen it, don't worry, lad. I like how it grabbed that and not you. There's a way around. Where we can use this. I didn't see it. I didn't see one of them whilst running down. I would have seen a Megalosaurus. I swear Megalosaurus is very rarely spawned in this cave as well. We can go under this way. I'll wait for the second one. The only thing is with these other two, I'm not 100% certain we'll be able to take them. With these, I think these won't be strong enough, you know, to take all the bats and stuff. But with those two, with one of them, we can just run straight through it. We could probably run through the others, you know. Well, one of them, the Ravagers wouldn't be able to get out of. So we could probably, you know, we could probably use it until either they're you know, until they're dead. Or not, left, by the way.
Left is not a viable option.
Before you went through the gap, you should have went left instead of straight through. I think someone's trying to break into the house.
What?
I don't know. I hear the door going off funny downstairs, and it doesn't sound like it doesn't sound great. Well, if I stop talking and I'm dead, well,
Just grab your sword.
someone's
you're fine.
broken. Someone's broken and murdered me, lads. I mean, I've got 2 dogs around me, so and I'm pretty sure Bella would rip them to shreds. So, yeah. I mean, she'd probably rip me to shreds instead because she always attacks the people that attack me. No, she attacks me when people attack me. So I'd probably be the one that would get ripped to shreds whilst being murdered by someone who's invading my house. Whilst Oscar sits there and just wonders, fuck him, because he's old. No, he's moved. He was sat next to me. He's just vanished. But an old geezer, he can get around, and he is quite old. I think he's like 13 or something like that. Which isn't that old technically speaking, but
In dog years, that is.
it is, yeah. And he's rather alright. I mean,
Did you
he
get
did
the second
battered
one?
the other day. I did, yeah. He got battered the other day by my other dog. She did. They were fighting in the back garden. I'd just come home and they were out with me empty in the back. And as I've come in, I've just heard fighting in the back garden. And I walked through, and she decided, whilst they were fighting, she wanted to stick her tooth through his ear. I mean, he also ripped a nail, but I'd rather I wouldn't like to have someone stick their tooth straight through my ear as well. It was straight through, and then his ear's just bleeding. I mean, he didn't seem bothered. She's just her. She's evil. The weird thing is she's super friendly, and Tom's met her. She's super friendly, but like she can also be like the complete and utter opposite of that as well. And she's just weird. She's alright with other dogs. She's alright with people. She's very wary of people. But she hates, one thing she hates is like any form of like violence or anything, like any form of physical contact. If she sees it, she doesn't like it, which is a good thing, because at least if I know someone broke in and try to beat me up, she'd probably go for me, to be fair. But hopefully she'd defend me. I mean, again, she'd probably also go for me. I mean, like when I'm messing around with my cousin and getting punched the shit out of, because obviously I'm not gonna, turn around and just go wabang to them because they're younger than me, and she just decides to bite me instead. Because it just seems to be great to bite me. Hey Woods, meet me at the volcano.
On the Ravages?
Yeah, I mean, you can use the bat if you want. Use your bat. Your bat should be your bat will fit into the cave.
My bat will
So you can go in with it.
survive the cave.
Yeah, go in with the bat, and I'll take the Ravager because I still have I have a resistance on this thing because I am I am the person who imprinted it. You know what? Also, like the other weird part as well is, so before I decided to get another dog 2 years ago, Oscar he doesn't like, he hates other dogs. Most dogs he will fight with. He's scared of dogs that are smaller than him.
Ain't most
But
big dogs.
Yeah, he's scared of most dogs that are smaller than him, but he'll fight with any dogs that are bigger than him. And he hates, and one breed of dog he hates is boxers, which I find rather weird because he got along with Tom's dog. He was a boxer when they met each other. He was fine, and yeah. And I have also had a boxer that he got along with. She didn't. I mean, to be fair, the boxer jumped to him and he backhanded her into the floor. She didn't jump to him again, but yeah. But the point is, it was a very worrying thing because when I got the new dog, I thought, we all thought, because he was also very, jealous, and he also never liked anyone, like if I sat on the same couch as Miranda, he'd, sit in between us both. He had to be in between. And any dog that would go near Miranda, he just wouldn't let it. So we got her, and I mean, I got her when she was about 8 weeks old, and she was nearly bigger than him at 8 weeks old. She was nearly the same size as him at 8 weeks old. So
I think I know.
that wasn't that that wasn't particularly the greatest thing for him. And at first he was very like wary of her. We had a worry that he tried to pretty much kill her because he didn't like other dogs and that. But if anything, it's been the complete and utter opposite. It's her that bullies him. She just picks on him all the time. But then he does start it some of the times as well. I mean, by the time she was 12 or 13 weeks old, she was bigger than him. Which probably wasn't great. I mean, how old would he have been at that point? I think he might have been 10. So he would have been about 10, and she was 12 weeks old. And she was just tormenting him. The other thing as well is, she's twice the speed of him. Even if he was younger, if they were the same age, she'd be well faster than him. She is rapid. She is a lurcher, to be fair, so it makes sense that she's fast. So what she'd do is she'd run at him, bark at him, try to like aggravate him, and then when he'd chase her, she'd just leave him in the dust. And I mean, she'd just leave him. You can see, like he's chasing after her. You can see he's putting everything into it, and she's just there jogging next to him. And she'd slow down, and then she'd just sprint off. She just took the piss out of him. And because he is technically a bigger dog in terms of like she's taller, he's bigger, because she is very thin. She could get into certain places he couldn't get to, so she'd also just do that. But at the same time, one of our neighbours had the same breed of dog that we had, and she used to try to torment that. I mean, that's the same breed of dog, with a lurcher bull terrier as well. And she was a fully grown one, and she didn't care. She had no fears. But the one dog that she was scared of was this 10-week-old pug that tried humping her. That's the only dog I've ever seen her run away from. But see, she'd always try, to get into these small areas because she most dogs couldn't get to her because they were bigger. Well, this pug could get everywhere she could get, so she couldn't get anywhere. She hated it. She absolutely hated that pug. She can also jump very high as well. I know, if I put something that was like 7 foot up, she could jump it. Because I know someone who's about 7 foot, and when he comes around and visits, she jumps at him and she jumps higher than him. So she can jump very fucking high.
Fred, how
And
far
for a dog that don't forget, I'm running. I'm next to it pretty much. She's also very for a dog that's very thin. She's very strong. Like she's very strong considering she's not like the most beefiest of dogs. I think she's stronger than my other dog, and he's a staff. And he just gets bullied. To be fair though, he is a soft bastard. To be fair. He spent all of his life getting twatted by every dog he comes against. He got twatted by his brother and his other brother. One of them came from behind him when he had a lampshade on and twatted him. His brother, they were technically that was his brother, but that dog was vicious. The other dog, which was my auntie's dog, funny enough, and he was just insane. They used to fight over, like sticks and stuff. And every time they'd get into a fight, Oscar would lose. He'd lose every single time. I mean, don't get me wrong, we wouldn't, stand there and let it happen. You'd try to stop it, but then you also don't want to get ripped to bits yourself, so. Yeah. And then all of a sudden, she came along and it's like he became just soft. Very. Like, ridiculously soft. and we all thought that. We all thought that like Oscar was very, like protective and wanted all the care and love. She is really, really bad for it. When my auntie goes out, she sits at the door howling. I'm not even joking. She sits there and she howls. And then if you leave it, see, this is the other thing. The other day, I'd like to say Thursday. On Thursday, I went to Preston to see my sister. I went over my cousins afterwards, and then from there, we came back, and my auntie came back to her trainers ripped to bits and her coats shredded. She'd only bought them the same day. Yeah, she'd ripped through everything. She's so destructive. She does not like being left on her own. It's pretty much impossible to leave her on her own with something around. I remember a time where we were only out for about like an hour. We came back and she'd managed to find a way into a tablet box. Turns out she never ate any of the tablets, but to be certain, we had to, take her somewhere and extortion. Charged us a bunch of shit for something that wasn't even needed, and then it got sorted. She'd ripped through many pairs of trainers. Thing is, she's ripped through my auntie's stuff. She doesn't rip through my stuff. I mean, I don't leave my stuff way around. Like I came back before, right? Like when I came home, and when I came home to a coat on the floor. She'd had 2 sets of trainers getting done a while. And another thing that she's also does as well, we have this thing in front of Amiaton. We have this thing in front of the dog food because our kitchen we have is abysmal. And she found where the dog food was, and she chewed the door, like she chewed the doorstop, and she just ate all the food. She ate like 2 full bags of food. We came back to, everything. There was one time we came back, she'd ripped. This was only recent. This one, you in Airwoods?
Just about.
What did she rip up now? She ripped. She knocked the bin in the kitchen over and she dragged it into the living room. She had ripped that was when she'd done the food as well. She ripped the food. She got the stuff off the side.
Sounds like
again.
Gus.
She is such a pain in the ass. But the thing is, like I have a lizard as well. I should mention this. I have a lizard, right? And she never once goes over to it. She's a hunting dog, and you'd think her hunting instincts would make her want, you'd think she'd want to fucking eat it, but she doesn't. Think she'll go over to it, like when I feed it or something like that. She'll look at it, but she won't go near it. She won't go over to it really, unless like she goes over to it maybe once every so often. But you'd think that she'd try to break into it whilst we're out, and eat them. I mean, I had a hamster when I was younger, and Oscar was shit scared of it. Again, dog should I left it. I put it in its ball, right, and the hamster would smash his feet in, and Oscar would just run away from it. He just ran away. That's how soft he was. He's the definition of soft.
Yeah, you find most dogs are. Did I ever tell you about my staffy I had, Gus?
Go on.
Every time I used to come back from work, working a festival, or I was gone for days working like a film set or something, that little fucker would jump on the sofa, dive off the sofa, and if I didn't catch him, he would headbutt me straight in my jaw.
Yeah, that's what
I had to go to hospital twice because he fractured my jaw.
Yeah. See, with Bella as well, it's weird because with her, she's not like compared to Oscar. Oscar is a bit, he's a staff. He's a bigger dog than she is. But like, I'd rather be headbutted by him than be headbutted by her. I'd also rather be whipped to death by him than whipped to death by her, because her tail. No, now, now take this from someone who's been whipped by 3 different types of tails, and I obviously rank Oscar's last, but I've been whipped by Tom's dog's tail, and Tom's also. So Tom will back me on this. Scoob's tail was an absolute machine. That thing hurts.
It was a whip.
Yeah, Bella's tail. See, her tail is a whip, but do you know what? Do you know what her tail is that the others weren't? Hers was rib, like like a rib tail. So like it was proper like. It's pretty much like being slapped round. It's essentially like being twatted to death by a whip, but by an actual whip, and it's fucking horrible. And the thing is, she wags it so much, so she does catch you, and she catches you a lot with it. And it just like even if she whips you in the leg with it, again, her tail's not the biggest, it's not the longest, it's not the strongest, but it's just the way her tail is such a pain. Just in the ass, top right of the map. So I'm seeing that water, seeing the island top right.
I'm
The-
still waiting for this thing
next.
to spawn back in.
Oh, I'll make with her because I'm running out. Yeah, her tail was absolute. Her tail is just it's an absolute menace. And she sometimes catches me with it like I'll be sat there and she'll whip me in the eye with it. She also loves to lick a lot. She's very affectionate and she loves to dive, but she also loves to lean. See, Oscar doesn't lean. Apparently lurchers like to lean, see. And this is, it wouldn't bother me if she wouldn't become a dead weight, because I wouldn't say she's heavier than Oscar, but what she does is she sits there, she goes all stiff, and then she just pretty much just drops herself on you, and she doesn't move. And she just leans into you again because she's a lot thinner as well, because of her build, her like her back as well. It's very boner. I mean, that doesn't help either. So she's sticking her goddamn spine into your back. That racks. And so again, she's leaning on you, and then she twists the neck the whole way around. She's just special, and she's just special. And then she starts to like lick you to death with her ears. She's with her head that's turned like 360 degrees, and it's just horrible. Like, of course, out of any of the dogs, any of the pups that I managed to pick when I went to get them, I managed to probably get the most mischievous and pain in the arse one out of all of them. I mean, I should have known, because when I picked her, she ripped my shoelaces to bits when I got her. The other dogs didn't care. She just was stood by my side. And then, bringing her back, I got her from Wales, funny enough. I went and got her from Wales.
Oh,
And on the way back,
what part?
she was fine. Yeah. I couldn't tell you. It was a while ago. But I got her
okay.
from Wales.
pronounce
North
it.
Wales, East Wales,
I
West Wales, or South Wales?
I don't know. I'll have a look when I can, and I'll tell you what, because I think it was.
Yeah, text it to
Yeah.
me,
Probably
Yeah.
can't
and
pronounce
I
it.
will teach you how to
Yeah.
pronounce the name.
Yeah. So anyway,
It's probably
know,
something that's
again, you'd imagine-
impronounceable.
you'd probably imagine as well, on the way back. Again, she was in this box, and she was all right the whole way back, all the way down the motorway. Fine. We come off the motorway. We're about 2 minutes away, from home. But obviously, we had to go to the shop to get some dog food and stuff. Anyway, go there, gets the dog food. Well, as we're about to, pull in, he throws her guts up all over me. She could have threw up anywhere else in the cab. She's decided to. She was in a box. She could have threw up on the seat next to her where she was looking. No. She decided, fuck this. She looked at me and went. "Ugh." Then about a few weeks later, when I took her to go and get her injections in the car. Now there's me in the back and my auntie's in the back, and she's on my auntie's knees. She could have threw up all over my auntie, but no, she looks at me and she throws up on me again. She always throws up on me. I mean, the other night I was asleep and she decided to throw up on me whilst I was asleep. I woke up in a poo was sick because I hadn't known she'd been sick. It wasn't fucking great.
Ah,
She
there
loves
you are.
she loves She loves to give me a. She loves to be a pain in the ass. I've got a megalodon chasing me, and I'm in the middle of the ocean. She loves to
See
be a
that?
pain
You've
in the
also
ass.
got jellyfish on you.
Oh no, my stamina's about to run out.
You've made it. I've literally only just caught you up.
She's also a pain to walk as well. She pulls. She whines a lot as well, for which she's not supposed to do, but she does.
Oh,
And she whines so much. She whines so much. But you know what she is though? She's extremely hot. She is roasting. Which is a good thing when it's cold. When it's freezing, I just say, "Come here, Bella." She'll come and sit with me. And that's the one time that I don't mind her leaning on me because she warms me up.
You might not want to.
You do realise this thing can take us. It's a decent level, this, you know. Mine's all. It's also healed up a lot as well.
We have to put things in a cryopod for this cave, don't we?
Not necessarily.
There's an underwater bit. What do you mean, not necessarily?
Yeah, can they swim? Can they breathe underwater?
My
Can you put a scuba kit
my
on
rat
them?
bat cannot.
No.
Mine can.
If only there was a saddle where you could put oxygen tanks on it. So they could, breathe underwater.
Some dinos can. A lot of dinos can breathe underwater. I say a lot, not a lot, but some can. Like the shadow mains can be, and that's why they're really. That's why they're probably the best all around dino for for most activities. Shit. I've fallen off. Fuck me. Oh bollocks, Megalania! Well, the good news is I've got the artifact. I just potentially could be, dead.
Dead.
I've contracted
He's dead.
I've contracted highly mega rabies. So what I mean by that is, my friend, don't come anywhere near me.
Understood.
I actually managed to get off relatively easy because I had the glide suits, so I just face planted the floor.
Primarily inhabiting the island's jungles.
But
it is smaller than a human.
I
can scurry
have
about
this.
the same speed.
I whistled it
It
down,
does not appear
to
be
get to me,
aggressive,
and it
unlike
did.
its relative, the Gigantopithecus, but is rather very shy towards humans, likely
Oh,
due to their
there is a
much
bit of a
larger
problem.
size and lack of hairy exterior. Due to their
There was
skidded
2 other
nature,
artifacts
they
left
can be
for us to
difficult
get.
to tame.
Didn't
They
bring a
can be
shadow main
hand-fed
with me,
and
by the way.
patient, but stick too close to them for too long.
And that's the
They'll
problem.
get spooked and run away.
Unless you want to go
common
underwater with just elbow
Mesopithecus
fists and a
is much
bunch
like
of
the island's
spears,
other large
which I am
species.
happily, which I will
Megalosaurus
happily do for the
noctidominus
lols.
is an aggressive cave
Yeah, I
carnivore
would rather.
that should not be taken lightly.
I've got
We could
2
do that.
explorer hubs in it.
It is a primarily nocturnal creature.
Really?
As
Have you never read them two?
Nope.
Megalosaurus begins
Are there any more in it?
To be fair, I'm not sure. I think that's no. There is one, and it's in a weird location. So just fly around and you'll come across it.
Either way, however, its primary
There's
combat
one that's
is
down the.
to
So,
bite
you know where the oh balls. I just didn't see that gap.
and grip. Only larger creatures
Did you see where the
like
the artifact is?
the creature
Yeah.
then
I think there's one at the
proceeds
side of it. I
north
think that's the one that you've got though, isn't it?
Yeah, I got that one, and I got the one that's
Grizzly spectacle
not far from it,
and
along
a
the bottom.
formidable tactic for a tribe to employ.
I see it, but I can't do anything
While
about it.
Megalosaurus is not the most
Fly
powerful theropod,
Up.
it is still highly sought after.
I don't
by
even know
night
if I've
ravens.
got that one.
Due to its nocturnal nature, Megalosaurus becomes much
Yes,
more
I can
formidable
find
at
out.
night,
Do you
dodging
see it?
attacks, conserving
Down,
stamina,
it's underneath you.
attacking more accurately, to name a few of its enhanced talents.
Ah,
I knew there was another one.
nope,
Did
did
it.
not have that one.
I
Mosasaur.
believe the Megalodon to be the greatest of the
Wait here,
ocean
because I might need you
Then
to
I
pick me up because I've
discovered
jumped down.
Mosasaurus suspirita
I jumped
in the
off.
deeps.
I do
Not
have it.
quite as fast,
Can
but
you
much
pick me up,
larger and
please?
stronger.
Thank you.
The Mosasaurus
I'm
so happy
lives
lifesteal.
off the
I've left it on the side up
Growing
here.
up to 15 meters long,
Yeah, I just glided over and I face planted the floor. I need to get used to how to use this thing. That's the exit there.
Spends all of its time far
So there's just the three now. Is it?
Shit!
without a doubt one of the most fearsome creatures of the island, and can certainly be considered among
Now, I don't even know what's happening because I'm waiting for the recording to catch up.
Would you like me to just carry you out?
Due to its sheer size and power, you will
Oh,
often find
you've
tribes
got him
with
in.
bases and defenses built upon a
He
mosasaur's
fell.
large platform saddle. Having one with you as an escort is probably one of the best oceanic
Yeah, I
creatures
just saw
around.
that.
Yeah. This cave has brought a lot of death to us because of these gaps.
Over the years.
Yeah,
And the bats.
and the bats.
This is where we learned about the mega rabies.
Yes, it
Wasn't
is.
Yeah, this is also the cave where we learned of cryoballs as well, because we didn't know about them. Because what had happened was, I think it was me, Josh, and was it Nathan? It was me. Oh no, I don't think Josh was there. I think it was. No, it was. It was either me, Josh, or Nathan, and me, Nathan, and like Lennon or someone like that. We'd went, or even Adam. We'd went into the cave, and essentially inside of the cave, we'd got a bit stuck. And when we got a bit stuck, I asked Woods to help us out, and we found out about what cryoballs being in the game. So then Tom had to deliver us a bunch of cryoballs so that we could escape.
I had
That
to
was the
make
first time
them
we learned of them.
first.
Yeah, and we had again no idea how to even make them at this point. Like we had no idea what they were. This was like when Ark was in its transition, with tech stuff. They hadn't really brought out much tech stuff at this point. By the way, there's an explorer note over here.
I'm pretty sure I've got this one.
I'm pretty sure there's two here as well. I swear there's two here. Because the other one's in a weird place. There's that one there, but I swear there was a second. Maybe it's
I
around
think it's
back over here.
around here, yeah.
Yeah, I built a base here with I built a base here once.
I know.
Never again. Never again.
Dealing with the Rex
Every-
is pain.
Every
Because,
time we
well,
logged
if
on,
you saw
it'd be an
before,
alpha.
Seth, you would have seen that 3 T-Rexes had just spawned in here. 3! The same
that's
time.
Yeah, this entire island is just covered in really bad stuff. Oh, there's someone on a Shadow Man.
And an Alpha Raptor, I'm pretty sure I killed. Yeah.
Yeah, and an Alpha Raptor. I mean, there's 3 Carnos, 2 Carnos here right now.
It's just Death Island.
No, this is called Carno Island, by the way. That's actually its like official name. I'm pretty sure.
Oh, I mean, my official name
Carnival
for it is
Island.
Rex Island.
I called it Alpha Island because every time I logged into the server, there was an Alpha Rex. Oh, there's an Explorer not here. There's one here. So that's not you flying. I'll go to the water.
See what I mean about the Rexes? You will see in a minute. There's another
No.
2 here. You'll see in a minute.
Yeah. And this place is covered with scorpions, raptors, rexes, carnos, saber-toothed argentavises, and much more. The only things that don't spawn here are gigas, which is a very good thing.
There you are. Where's the other explorer?
Oh, it's back over here. Yeah, this place just isn't a nice place. It's a good place to build if you need some meat, but it's like a place where if you log back in, your base is probably going to get destroyed by something whilst you've been logged out. See ya. I didn't have this one. It's a dung beetle.
Speaking of
No,
T-Rexes,
I did have it.
Do one of you want to go grab the egg of my
What I can say
yo
is that
lifeless corpse?
I will.
advanced human tribes
I think there might be another one in there.
So, would you like a...
useless waste,
Probably is. Would you like a lift back as opposed to
into a more refined
jumping
waste,
your way back?
along with an oily
I'm fine.
The
It
oil
I
would
want to
be
go
quicker.
and
is chemically the same
Can
as
you do
the
me a
oil
favour?
found in the oceans around the island.
go and have a look. See if the base over there where we don't normally build is empty. It won't be, but it could be.
What's annoying is I was actually there before there was a supply drop, and I don't remember if there were any structures.
Why else would a creature evolve to be such a perfect pet?
Mate, I swear someone better, the base just better get evaporated. They need to break some rule, because I want to build there. I love building that place. It's such a good place to build. It is the best place on the map to. It's the best place on the map to build because it's just got everything. It's got water. It's got trees. It's got, you know, it's safe.
There is still a
enclosed. Yeah, it's enclosed. It's safe. It's, you know, near the mountain where there's a lot of metal. It's near a place where we can get a lot of meat really easily.
It is.
It's sort of like
to build a base.
it's got pretty much everything going for it except for like there is an odd occasion that like a raptor and like an alpha raptor can spawn in there, and Giga can accidentally find its way in there, as you already know.
It never
There is an
actually went in
explorer
it.
note-
It
there
got
is an
very
explorer
close.
note around, by the way, there is an explorer note around there that you might not have. I came across it randomly. It isn't in the area, so it isn't inside of this, you know, the hidden lake. But I can show you where it is. I'm at the hidden lake now. If you wanna, just meet me there, and I'll show you where it is.
Lead the way.
15 days left on that. I will. I remember when I first waited, and I was waiting and waiting for the base to get, you know, destroyed ages ago, and that was when I decided to move over here. So, yeah, this could be a problem. Not.
Yeah, that is
I know.
definitely a patience game.
Yeah, I waited
What if you
12
waited all that time?
and then he came on the last day.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, to be fair, to be honest with you, mate, that has happened with, you know, the people that have built there. They're the same people I have been waiting on. They had like 4 days left in it a while ago, and it's obviously they've reset it. See, I just know I'll be here longer than they will, so, you know, the hope is that eventually their base just, you know, vanishes.
That's the thing I don't get. You know, why would it just vanish? Why can't someone else claim it?
They can, technically speaking. It's weird. So the way it works is, and this is the way it would work on a PvP server as well. So after a while, on a PvP server, you could just destroy it. You know what I mean? You could just destroy it and steal all the stuff. On this server, it's done on a PvE server that the piss off Raptor. On a PvE server, it's designed so that, obviously, because you can't destroy people's bases, you can't claim them, but after a while you can destroy their base yourself, you know, like rip it apart.
Yeah,
So in 15 days, so like their base won't get destroyed in 15 days, it'll be destroyable in 15 days.
Yeah, but no, what I'm saying is, you know, instead of, you know, destroying it, if it's really nice base and you don't want to destroy it, why couldn't we just move in?
That's a good point. You can do it with the dinosaurs though.
Yeah, I know you could do that with dinosaurs, but, you know, just
Once.
imagine how much better it would be if you could just move in to someone else's base.
I do agree with that, because yeah, I do agree with that. Come out here, Woods. Let me get on the bat. I have to find it from above. Like I said, it's in a sort of... Oh,
And
bollocks.
could you imagine if we could, like, you know, rent it out for like a week or something?
Wait a minute.
What are you doing, Tom?
Game quit. Actually,
So,
I see my YouTube.
I'm back in the cave.
What?
I'm back in the cave.
Really?
Yes.
No. Is he actually, Seth? How's that happened then?
No idea. He was flying. He jumped off the bat. You jumped on it, and then he just appeared in the cave.
I picked him up and then boom.
Yeah, literally the second
I've
you
just rewinded the
started
stream.
flying.
See, I'd seen him disappear and I thought, where's he gone? I thought he'd fallen through the floor. Hello, Tom.
Hello there.
Sort of did.
It literally, I went through the floor and then just appeared in the cave.
And now he's getting attacked by
moment.
a scorpion.
Arc moment there, Woodsy. Arc moment.
I've been
Dinosaurs,
arced.
but with guns. Welcome to Ark.
Big guns and there's a primitive. You know, I think there's a server on A. They have a server for a primitive plus server. I like primitive plus, but it's a pain in the ass. It's got better, like, you know, better building stuff, but obviously, I mean, it's in the name primitive plus. As you'd imagine, everything is very primitive. Don't really need to. You don't need to be a genius to understand
no
that side
tech
of it.
stuff.
Like, there's no tech stuff or, like, you know, like advanced, like, things. Which again is good. Like,
But there is
you can
pizza.
get like pizza and stuff. Yeah, you can get pizza and like tomatoes, and like, you know, like.
Of
Tudor,
course
like,
you're
type of
talking
builds.
about pizza with woods.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, Tom was gonna make his own pizza stand and sell pizza.
Bruh. Could you fly up?
I could, but I'm also trying to find this place. Like, it's kind of hidden.
Well, yeah, but you were just flying into a rock for like 10 minutes straight.
I mean, I wasn't, but okay. Let's find into a tree. There's a difference, my friend.
Pretty sure it was a
Educate
rock.
yourself. Educate
Looks like a
yourself,
rock
it
on
was a
stream.
tree. On my TV, it's a fucking tree.
Seth, rock or tree? It's just gone
It's
off
a
the
rock
stream.
on the screen.
You've
On
dropped
the
it.
stream. So. I
That's
know.
a rock, I think.
On my screen, I was flying into a tree. I got sort of stuck on a tree. See, it's a piece of water that's
You've dropped
around
me
it. Like,
again.
you know what? I know I have. Like, just
Going
Go
back,
out to the
rewatching
water.
it, it's a tree.
airport. Right, Woodsy, go outside to the sand area. I will find this thing. I might have found it. I swear, if someone's built over this, if someone's built over it, I'm gonna be very fucking livid. hate when
I
people
agree,
build
Chuck. I
over
agree.
this
That is a
walnuts.
good quote.
What was the quote?
Dinosaurs, but with guns. Welcome to our.
Oh, that one.
Chuck has quoted you on that one.
Well, I mean,
Woohoo, Chuck!
well,
Sorry,
if you
I'm
think of it,
busy
logically, mate,
doing the.
the
Yeah, maybe I
game
should
is.
work in the Ark's marketing department.
I mean, it
the
is
other
called
part-
Ark Survival Evolved, so I mean, it makes sense to evolve into guns. It could be down there, you know. Thinking
It
of
is. I
that
see
might
it.
be where it is.
It is. I see it. I'm looking at it.
I see it. It's in the middle, isn't it?
Yep.
Should also mention that where whoever's base this is, they're online.
Castroides is a large mammalian
Castroids,
herbivore that
the
tends to live
beavers.
near water.
Right, picks up.
Unlike other
Mhm.
larger beaver species, this one
Evacuation.
retains chisel-shaped teeth of modern
Yeah,
as its teeth
Yeah.
function
See,
as
if you look on their
its
walls,
habitats.
if you look at their walls, it doesn't say offline protection,
As a result,
meaning that
finding
they're on.
unsullied dams in the wild is quite rare. Castroides itself
No,
doesn't seem to
you know,
realise
yeah.
how dangerous the island is. I don't know if it's simply
My
too young
Ravager
to
should
notice
be
the
around
dangers,
here somewhere,
or
right?
if
It's
it
there.
just
I
doesn't
see it.
care. But Castroides happily goes about
Do
its
me a
day,
favour, jump
wading
on the
in water
Ravager.
and gnawing on wood.
I want to try
The
something.
value of a tamed Castroides is obvious from its physiology. The creature
Interesting.
naturally gathers wood
I didn't
extremely
think that would
efficiently.
work.
Far more than
Neither
most
did I. It's
species
why I
on the
wanted to
island.
try it.
I thought it
This
would have
makes life
just
easier.
snatched me
That's
off.
what I
Very
thought.
limited
That's what I thought,
But
but
it
this
is
makes life a lot
natural
this makes things a lot more interesting. This
Yes,
also
it
looks
does.
very wrong and very strange.
Yes, it
I'm also
does.
holding you. I'm also holding you with nothing. You're just floating.
Yeah, I am. Yeah.
Whilst we're here, I'm gonna have a gander. See if there's a Carcano that has spawned there. I might just drop you on it.
Please don't.
I'm obviously not gonna do such things. There's an exporter node there as well, but you'll already have that one.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I got that on the attack one.
If you don't have that one at this point, then there's something you're doing wrong. This is like the most common place for me to see a Giga or something. I haven't seen a Giga in a while actually. I see a lot of Carcanos. It's rather funny that they're the ones that I see a lot now. We could do with taming a Giga, but I don't think we need a Giga until we're on extinction and we're far off that. So we're not that far off, but
Well, we're only
well, we're not.
the entirety of the island, the entirety of Scorched Earth, and the entirety of Aberration off.
I presume on stream there's an explorer out there.
Yes, there is. Swing in a bit closer. Oh no.
I mean, did you have it?
No.
Unknown.
Maybe.
It shows you how many, like, how much still now.
That just looks so fucking weird, guys.
See, I told you, it does. It does look very weird. I mean, it is.
I agree with you.
For what? Right, for once we all agree on something.
Huzzah!
A rare occurrence has occurred.
It was
The
all
three of
agreeing on
us
something.
agreeing.
That's a tech Rex.
Although, technically,
That is a
we
tech
all
Rex.
agree that Peter is the best.
Yeah, that's true.
What?
Actually, I don't know if Fred would agree with that.
I'm
Fred,
talking about
agree.
pizza being the best. I don't like pizza. Pizza's horrible. I don't like.
Okay, Fred's going back on mute.
I happily do such things. What level are you, you purple bastard?
Leave Barney alone.
Don't leave me here, you knob!
It's only level 79. You say leave
Hey,
you here.
level 17.
I'm next to you. Do you wanna steal the beaver?
What are you talking about anyway?
You
All
say-
I know is it's a purple bastard.
T-Rex.
The Tech Rex. Do you wanna steal the beaver dam, my friend?
I hate you.
I've just destroyed a bit of it. There is a second beaver dam, by the way, right behind you. There's also a beaver coming for you.
Why
see
don't
that.
you tame the Tech Rex? We can train that up.
We
Tame the
could, but
damn Tech Rex.
don't have any tranks on me. I have nothing on me because yeah.
Well, craft fucking club. Batter it.
We're not knocking.
Woods! Do you have any tranks, Woodsy?
Not enough to knock out a Rex. No, I don't have any.
Punch it.
We're not punching a Rex!
I have an idea.
Why not?
Because it's a
Well, I
goddamn
have an idea.
Rex!
I have an idea!
What is your idea?
Give me a second. I am the master of being a muppet. So,
He's gonna
Yeah,
knock it
he's
out with
done.
a sling.
nope. Bring it fucking on, Rex. Do you wanna watch this once? This can go one way, or it can go another.
Yeah, we won't watch it. We'll
Yep,
get
we'll
closer.
watch, just with the aerial view. Boomerang!
Yeah.
Smart. Don't you need sand for that?
Yes.
And you happen to have sand?
I have 5 boomerangs.
Oh, fair.
I crafted 5 boomerangs just on the spot. And yes, I do happen
Boomerang.
to have sand because I had to smack a sand rock before. And yeah, that's why I have sand on me. I needed Essentially, I needed flint. I was being spattered by Kentrosaurus, so I smacked a rock and it gave me sand. It was a sandy rock, to be fair. And yes, this is... Boomerangs are really... They used to be really, really good. They still are. It's just obviously they're boomerangs, so they're quite slow in comparison. I'm also really worried about the level of this thing. It's not that high, so due to that, I don't know if I can kill it.
Right in a cryopod, and
I
then
don't know if
I'll train it.
I mean, I could use it to breed with the higher level Rexes just to get its colour anyway. That's what I do with most stuff. Like a lot of the lower level dinosaurs, I breed just to get the colour from them. Because I do like
I will
purple
personally train this one.
Yeah. Tech dinosaurs get 100 levels, so I'm hoping that this will knock it out. There's a stupid Dilo trying to fight it as well. I don't know why that Dilo is trying. Do me a favour once.
I think the Dilo's after you.
Craft the thing, craft that elixir thing inside of your bat. No, it's
Not enough
fighting the
blood
Dilo.
loss.
The Dilo is surprising. The Dilo is fighting it. It was fighting it. I've just hit it with the boomerang and it done nothing. Why do I sound surprised? Also, Ark is like Ark is a game. It's like the master of just getting sidetracked. It just is. Because you'll be doing something, you'll come across something else, and then you'll be like, I wish I could do with that, and then you get it. You take forever getting it. There's a Rex up there on the corner.
Right, I'll craft it.
Yeah, this thing's just.
Going.
You'll see. Woodzard,
Yes.
this geezer doesn't want to knock out. Do you have a magnifying glass?
Nope.
Could you craft me one?
Magnifying glass.
Probably not.
Could you get the materials to craft one? I mean, you're doing nothing, so you may as well make yourself useful. I could do with a magnifying glass. That would be very useful here.
What are you going to use a magnifying glass for?
So a magnifying glass, if you use a magnifying glass on a dinosaur, it shows you their current health and their current torpidity levels.
Oh, okay.
Therefore, I would know if this thing is close to, being dead, and how much torpor has been inflicted on it. Because if it isn't much, then I know it's a lost cause.
This requires metal ingots.
And go and smack a rock. You're next to the map. You're next to the biggest mountain on the game.
Ingots. It needs things to. It would require me to have fuel and cook the metal.
Not necessarily. Just go and just make a refining forge. It doesn't take that long.
Don't give him fuel, give him fire, give him everything he desires.
I wish I was able to. I wish I wasn't starving to death.
Speaking of starving to death.
Let's have a gander. I can take a few visits for a sec.
Yeah, there's 7 damage.
I need. Yeah, no, I've got my armor on. I probably could swat it with a club. Nope. He's brought
What's it
my
with the
armor.
club?
And stone him.
You're going to give a Tech Rex a spliff.
Okay, I could brick him. Do you know what they should add into the game? And this is just me being stupid. They should add a shit launcher into the game, like a gun that shoots poo.
They have. It's called a baboon.
That's a good point. To be fair, they do have. They do have the actual the in-game description. It's they call it. I think it's EBM, explosive bowel movement. So, Yeah,
Yeah.
They have tech. Yeah, they have tech disabling shit. By the way, I'm being serious. So you could be flying along the sky with a set of tech armor. They throw all their shit at you and it disables all of your tech. you just fall to your death and die because a baboon just decided, no, you will not come into my airspace. Like, I'm just on, you know, it's just on the floor and it just sees you from a distance and just goes plop, throws its plop at you and you just die. Death by fall
Now,
damage due
when
to
you
tech
first
shortage.
said they should add that to the game, I thought you meant spliffs.
Yeah.
Survival hard.
Don't they have cigars in Primitive Plus? I'm pretty sure they do.
Couldn't
They have they have. I think it's either called a cig or it's called a cigar, but they do have that in Primitive Plus. They've got a lot of things in Primitive Plus that they don't have
I'm
in
not
it.
talking about a normal cig or cigar.
I know, but I'm just.
I'm talking about
I know what you
high survival.
imagine. You can get. Imagine your character being high in arc. You can already get COVID in it pretty much from a bat hitting you. So I can't, you know. Actually, you can hallucinate as well in the game. There are hallucinogenic mushrooms on the map that you can accidentally stand on that, make you drown on land. Tom has stood on these a few times and died to them. He's death by mushroom. Yeah, Aberration is a map full of many strange things.
Yes, Chuck. Ark dubious survival.
Put it this way: the survival in this game, when it says survival, it means survival. So none of this easy stuff.
I'm not being afraid, but if the zombie apocalypse ever comes, I'm prepared for that. You know, count me in. I still need you to choose your roles.
We'll just
I did
sacrifice
put the
Tom.
picture in the.
Excuse
Huh?
you.
We'll throw a bowler at him. We'll
And
tie two rocks to a piece of string and just chuck it at his legs.
Excuse you.
And
Right.
also, if I don't have a spliffs, I am going to be pissed. Have you ever seen the series? What's it? Sea Nation.
No, I've heard of it. I think, but
Oh, I think it's in the very first episode, or it's the second episode. It's one of those two. There's an old guy who's a doctor who gets a zombie high.
that sounds intriguing.
They're stuck in this air vent. And he lights up the spliff he has and he shares it with the zombie.
So does the zombie not just think, you know, brain's gonna kill him? I'll just.
Oh, the way they're trapped, they're like kind of separated, so the zombie can't get to him. But this guy keeps, putting the spliff in the zombie's gob. I'll have a look on the YouTube after. I'll, put the clip in the group chat
Fair enough.
if I can find it.
Well, I'm still chucking this boomerang at him. He is still chasing me. I just say he, it could be a she. I haven't checked. I just seen Tech Rex and thought, I honestly, I
Must
seen
have.
the purple colour. Yeah, I seen the purple colour and I thought that would look well on an army of Rexes. I'm intrigued to see how it would work.
And
because-
it's in the text Rex you can, turn into a walking fortress.
No. You can to a Bronto, you can to a Titanosaurus, you can turn a Quetzal into a walking fortress, and I say walking flying fortress because they can fly. You can turn the what's it called? That one in the water, Tom. What's it called now? The one that's like at the bottom of the
Plesiosaur?
ocean. The Plesiosaur, yeah. You can turn that into a fortress as well, and that's underwater. You can actually make an underwater base, like a proper fully underwater base as well.
Ooh, that'd be cool.
Like
I'll
with
give
like
that a go.
with like breathable like so you're not
We
drowning.
have to give that a go.
We do. It's just very expensive, and I don't know how to do it because I've never done it. I built tree houses. I built houses in caves. I mean, realistically, the best map to do that on would probably be Genesis 1 because the boss is in the water, and there's a lot of water, and it's probably the safest place to do it. But I couldn't tell you how to do it, and I couldn't explain how to do it. I'd have to do it myself and figure it out. But yeah, and like you can have like this whole underwater like thing going on. And I don't know how it works. I mean, I can craft the stuff whenever I get the time to. When I get the chance to craft it, I'll craft the stuff and I'll see how I'll go to like the water on like a different map and I'll see if I can build an underwater base and see how it looks. Because I mean, there's not much that can kill. I can't see much, getting in. Because you could have like, like above the land and then you go down like this ladder and it's just like this massive underwater like place. And I know with like it's all tech stuff, you can colour it all and make it all like very like lights and all that. You can get like these tech bridges, the tech walls. I'm still throwing a boomerang at this piece of shit. And this piece of shit isn't getting knocked out. He also doesn't look bloody, but then I realised he's tech. They don't bleed, they just scratch. Woods, do you have that magnifying glass yet?
I am 2 ingots away. Metal takes time to cook.
This is true.
But so my hotspot's been on connected to my Xbox, right? For 2 hours now, and I've used up 3 gigabytes of data.
Not too shabby.
Woods, where's your fucking excuse?
I need my data because I don't know how much I'm gonna need when going back home.
I think as well sometimes it depends on like the service as well, because some just go quicker than others. Ow, you bastard!
Yeah, well, I just went from having 95.5 gigabytes of data
Yes.
to 92.5.
See in the chat.
90.
Yeah. I get 100 gigabytes a month.
I get
How
12.
much
I
do you
know.
pay for your? How much do you pay for your 12? By the way,
Don't know, my dad.
30.
please. That's interesting.
Yeah, what does your dad like? Maybe we'll
Yeah.
get him on a YouTube video.
Fun fact: Tom's account used to be his. This is actually.
This thing
No,
doesn't
that's
work.
actually true.
It's telling me that it's a rock.
Right, drop it. I'll use it. Drop it, and I'll use it because you've got it. It's got a You've got to get into a certain place with it. Again, I can take. No, I can't. He's doing 83 per hit to me. Just drop it, lad. You're gonna die. He's doing 41 per hit to you. I mean, now obviously won't be much better myself, like, but after a slingshot and hit him with a brick.
Yeah, it's over here.
And you're staying over here like I can see you. Come on. I think someone's here, you know. Oh, was that you with the fire in the distance?
No.
I thought it was just some normal fire.
Woods, why don't you jump on your bat and fly up and then try it?
Oh fuck! So it does have it, so its torpidity is going up. I have seen
What's it on?
on something, but it was draining really quick. So can you craft a slingshot and brick it whilst I, do what I'm doing? Because I think it's falling quicker. It's falling quicker, and it goes up. I'll end up killing him before I end up knocking him out. Also, that geezer's there saying he wants an alpha. He wants the alpha dragon trophy for a giga. Not even worth it. Fuck that. Imagine being scammed that hard. Whilst you brick him, I'll check his torpedometer. 2,000 out of 8,000.
We're not knocking this guy out.
I disagree.
You might. But I disagree with your disagreeing.
Don't think that's how it works, my friend.
Well, it better start being how it works. Because this twat's gonna kill me before I knock him out. With sticks
Just
and
keep him-
stones.
Keep him busy for a second, my friend.
Sticks and stones may break his bones,
my
but you
bones.
can't. Names won't hurt him.
Doesn't
Do
have
it.
bones to break, he's tech.
Okay, sticks and stones will break his tech.
It won't. It's stones versus metal.
You can
And
still
wood.
shake loose some circuits.
And wood. Don't forget the wood, my friend. Does this thing... Does this, It doesn't, no. That isn't. That's not right. I've just mugged your back for a second because I need to hide. And I've just realised that these bats do not gather hide.
Yeah, I'm aware of that. I have to get some hide myself.
Fucking hyena dons, you bastards! Oh, that's a card up! Kill it. Bats! Kill them all!
Run, Woods, run!
What do you think I'm doing?
I've just twatted an army of whatever they are. I'm coming back down. I have an idea.
Oh, Fred's got an idea. That can't be good.
You say this, and I know what I'm doing when it comes to this game. I'm good on the spot with this sort of stuff. Most of the ideas I have work.
Just watch me stage
And I
that if I
said-
hit a like spike, I'm dead.
So just don't hit a light spike, my friend.
I'm afraid that's out of my control.
Okay. Well, you want some good sort of news, some good news, my friend. I've placed down. I've placed a bed down. So if you do die, at least you've got somewhere to respawn in. And it's relatively close if I could find the bed that I had crafted. Again, would be great if I could find the bed to place it down.
I thought it was
There's two
gone.
beds placed down. We have a certain dinosaur. This certain dinosaur is good at one thing: gathering certain stuff. Don't hit it. Just try to
Fuck.
evade it.
Fuck. Fuck. There's another one! It's not tech, but there's another one!
I know what you are. I picked you up and the game decided no.
Shit!
I had a smart idea. Do you want to see it?
He's too busy running for his life.
He's not actually. He's safe now.
The stream's behind. Jesus.
Look. What a place down.
Lovely.
Just drop him.
I didn't mean to drop him.
We have company!
made it the other way, you muppet!
You're the one who led them here!
Not the mortar and pestle! That's a very timid. The bastards brought my mortar and pestle, the absolute cretins. I'm gonna kill the other Rex, because it's a normal, boring Rex. Piss off and die. You asshole. Breaking my mortar and pestle. I was crafting narcotics. I mean, technically, they are actually under. They are under drugs in the mortar and pestle, so I'm not wrong. I'm crafting more drugs now. So it just so happened once that I had a ton of, you know, I have a ton of narco berries on there. It also just so happens to help that I also have, like, you have a bat that collects spoiled meat like there's no tomorrow. You see where you see the good sides of this. Right, leave it to me. Do not shoot at the same time as me, because it'll probably kill it. But I pulled out the special weapon. I need to see its torpedo. Oh yeah, that's called golden. You might need to brick it once though, because it's about to murder me.
Like
Oh,
Spike!
Well, I don't know who it's coming for, but it's coming for one of us. Probably me.
Probably you, yeah, you're closer.
You know, it could just go for you, but no. No,
No, it won't.
There's a micro raptor diving at you.
Shit.
Woodley has been stunned. Woodley has been stunned.
Typical.
Woodley's just been stunned by it. Run, Woods, run. Woodsy just stood there and got
Woodsy, run!
I have
Woodsy just got
protection,
battered
it's
by-
fine.
I know, I was watching you, but I seen the Microraptor dive at you. The dinosaur is free for you to jump back on. But I'm nearly
Yeah,
dead.
still stunned.
Fucking bastards! Akana was destroyed. You piss off. Akana was decided to pick a fight with our stuff. Not happy.
I can see Ratbat's throwing a fit.
Yes. I've run out of trank arrows, so I need you to shoot it so I can go and get the rest before I die. Do you think you could just run in front of him and just distract him for a mere second, my friend?
Yeah, but your aim is just shit towards.
It isn't my aim, it's the fact that you can't actually move while on the back of a dino with a slingshot. Because if you do, the game hates you.
Oh, he shot it right in the testicles.
Please, my God, why is it so? Why is he only interested in me?
I know, what's he shot him in the testicles?
He's after me now, it's fine.
I've managed to eat some food.
No,
The mortar and
it's-
pestle
it's back
is...
on you.
No, it's attacking her. The Morphodon. Oh, everything is good. I have more narcotics. I've just crafted bollocks. I've just crafted 77 fucking wooden benches instead, accidentally. I may have went up one. This is why we shouldn't listen to people. I see you're getting battered. I have returned. I should have a gander at its stats, but I know if I get too close, I'm probably gonna die. I think he had 12,000 health. So going off that, the base of that, I should probably knock him out before I kill him. He also could be on the verge of being knocked out now. Don't brick him at the same time as me, because we could potentially do too much damage too quick and kill him. The combination isn't a good thing. I'm gonna have a gander. Oh yeah. He's about to get knocked the fuck out. He's also about to die as well. So we really have to be careful here, because he's. Do you want to know what it's like? What it's looking like?
What?
He's got 7,000 torpidity, but has like, there's 7,000 torpidity, but has about 400 HP. I do 50 thingy per shot, so I'm hoping the torpidity effect. But I'm hoping I don't need to use many arrows on him. But I can't get close enough to him to see whether or not he's like one shot. I reckon he should drop for one more arrow. I reckon. I'd hope he would. Look at his health, by the way. Rat bat. Pass me the singular. And you don't feed it, by the way. You don't put it in its inventory. Put it in your last inventory slot and you press on it whilst looking at it. It's an awkward thing.
Yeah.
But yeah. Hopefully he just. I don't have any raw prime meat, which is rather weird. It also only works once, by the way. I do have raw prime meat.
Well, that was a struggle.
Eventful.
See, I told you could do it.
Until, I decided.
Yeah, not with a bat.
We should.
Huh?
Play it.
Not with a
played it
baseball
smart in
bat.
the end. Well, let's just talk. Well, I mean, it's still not necessarily tame. Somebody could just come along and hit it once and murder it.
This is true.
Don't jinx it now. I want to
That's
take
why I'm
it.
saying. Well, technically, we have a shit ton. We have about 20.
Well, tech Rexes.
Yes, I have been. I can display them when we get back to the island, which I reckon we'll probably go back there after this.
We're on the island.
I meant Ragnarok. We can't really get the other two artifacts. We don't have the Shadow Man. There we go. It's a male as well. Because, I mean, again, like I said, I'm happy to I'm happy to go into the water cave ourselves.
I'm not.
I'm 100% fine with that. Do you want to pick me up? 100% fine with doing that, like. But well, why are we not moving?
Because
Encumbered.
we're over encumbered.
Yeah. I have a tech ball. With 15 sand. I
Good
have
day.
a
Level
metal
592 parasaurs detected us.
tool. I have 40 green gems. I'm also naked. It broke all my armor. I have an inventory full of this tech armor though, so it's alright. I have like 7 pieces of each item. It's a ridiculous amount. Don't get me wrong, but what are you doing, Sam? Why are you flying so low?
Because I'm trying to get speed.
He's trying to kill you, that's why.
Mate, you're carrying me. It probably won't work. Just fly normal. This feels really this feels this. See, I didn't see it from this perspective, but this feels horrible. This just is horrible. There isn't
It
anything.
looks it.
Yeah, I know, but now I'm actually on the receiving side of it. So I want to try something.
What do you want to try?
Oh, I can hit whilst. Oh, I can't. So can I? Oh, I can. Yeah, I can slap things whilst on your back. I have a boomerang.
You sound so proud saying that.
I have an auto turret. Presume I can't wield this weapon yet because I haven't unlocked it, but I have a tech ball. Yeah, I can't. Can you stop here a sec? I need to stop a second and need to do something. I need to test something out. I'm intrigued. Oh,
What are you testing?
I can only do that. Is your bat? Can I empty your bat out? Yeah, I can. Everything in your bat is mine.
What are you
Compy's
picking a fight with?
Compy's picked a fight with me and I finished it. This is the way. Anyway,
You are still wearing your armor, by the way.
take my thing and I will meet you at the base.
Good lord, I can move so much quicker with you gone.
Are you have you picked up my thing though? Because
Yes,
I'm
I
not on
have.
it. Yeah, I've just seen you flying above me. I wanted to see. I just wanted to use this, to be honest with you.
It's mad the amount of difference you make.
Oh, also, I'm completely like everything's on my dinosaurs or your dinosaurs. I just chucked all my stuff in because I'd be too heavy to use this. I have nothing in my inventory apart from whatever's in my hotbar.
I mean,
Of course you had to bring that sail, didn't you, Fred?
Indeed.
you
I mean,
definitely
it
made a
is the way.
difference because with all the stuff in Ratbat, the only thing that made me move quicker and slower was you. Not all your stuff,
Yeah.
just you, because you've
I
put
don't
all
know
your stuff
why
in
it was
Ratbat.
me.
It was literally just you.
Dun-dun-dun.
You're just a fat
Dun.
bastard.
Dun-dun-dun. Nice. Dun-dun-dun. Dun-dun. Dun-dun-dun-dun. I have no element to power this at all, by the way. Jump on, bro. Jump on.
I feel like I'm about to die.
Get off, you fat bastard. You're weighing it down. Chuck all your stuff into your wyvern so that you can, that you know where it all is.
Yeah, I'm still waiting for the stream to catch up. Ah, there you are, Fred.
Stop. Didn't. Didn't. See, if we had an element, this thing would be a lot better, but we don't. Oh, that was the sprint button. Nice. I can't do skills whilst you're on it. Can this float on water? It can.
Glad you
I
tested
like
this theory with me on it instead of just plunging us both in the deep end.
I do like this. This is cool. If it had elements, I'd be able to fly with it pretty much, because that's what you're able to sort of do that. This would be fun to use if, you know, we all three of us had one. I'll
Yeah,
I'll make the way back.
Go around setting up some obstacles
We could do.
and have a race.
Oh,
We've just jumped off.
no, I didn't jump off. You slammed into a door and it knocked me off.
I'm stuck.
Your bad driving knocked me off.
Yeah, I'm stuck here, by the way. I can't move because of lag.
I don't know where here is.
I'm behind you. I think my guys got some.
Yeah, I don't know where that is.
Look at that.
Oh, yeah, that was terrible driving.
Look at that, Tom. How nice that looks.
It's quite nice, isn't it?
We should build a base like that, Leo.
We should. We probably won't, but we should.
Also, there's an exploring art around here. It's like there's like 3 round here. There's like one behind a rock over here. That's one there. See in front of me. In front of us.
We really should build a
Java.
place like that.
You have that one, Tom.
I did.
So you'll have the others then. Whilst we're here, I'm gonna go and have a gander, see if the place around here has been, you know, invaded. You know, a potential building spot. I mean, we could just build on a raft. It wouldn't be a great idea. Well, there's Kylian Mbappe. Turtle. I had one, and I lost it. Pain in the ass to turn those, you know. I'm curious about the fuel that's on this, because, like I said, I don't have any element to power it once it's been fully used. So I'll probably just go straight here, straight across the land, straight to our base.
It's probably a good idea. I don't
'Cause we
fancy having to
neither
roll
of us-
back. Wait, why are
This
you
is
going
true.
here?
Because this is a place where we can build.
Oh, you're looking at that place.
It is empty.
I mean, there's something a bit further that way, but
Yeah.
the tunnel itself is free.
You know the artifacts right here. Like, it's actually right here.
underneath us. Yeah.
Yeah.
What are you doing? We are not going getting the damn artifact.
Yeah, I'm listening to you without seeing the context.
Turn around, Woods. Turn around. Get off the thing. Do you see the that? By the way, that tech hovercraft will self-destruct in a few minutes, in 59 minutes.
An hour.
Just thought I'd mention that. Yeah. Give me 5 minutes.
You're not going in there.
No, I'm already in there. I don't wait for them. Like I said, I have absolutely nothing on me, so if I die in here, I die. Realistically, if I'm faster than everything in here, nothing can kill me. That's how it works, right? There are places where I can get out to breathe. See, I'm not too quick where, the things that potentially, I could accidentally swim into a jellyfish without realising because I'm too quick. But I'm also small enough to fit in between everything and not be banged out by a jellyfish. If I can get through this area that I'm in right now without being attacked by anything, I should be fine. I should be able to get to the breathing spot and then I can, run through the rest of it because there's a red supply drop there. I am very tempted by it. Didn't.
Yeah, on the way back.
I've got it. I had an Ascendant Heavy Miner's helmet and a saddle.
Look at Woods doing tricks.
It was just doing tricks on it.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm on 193 oxygen. It's going down relatively quick. Do you want to know something though, Tom? There's nothing in here. It's empty. As of this moment now, it's empty. There's a few saber-toothed salmon in here, but they ain't aggressive unless you punch one. And guess what? I'm not gonna do. Punch one.
Well, why not?
Because I don't want to get molested by a fucking saber-toothed salmon. I think that's relatively straightforward. No.
Think of the content.
What content? There's no one here to witness it. I'm on my own.
That's true. Woods, get closer.
There's also a Explorer not down there too. He is unlike me. He won't
I'm
come
not
down
suicidal.
here. He has a good point. Odds on me getting the artifact and getting out.
If you encounter nothing, pretty good. If you encounter jellyfish, probably not very good.
I'll punch the jellyfish to death, mate. I'm not really bothered about the jellyfish because, like I said, I'm quicker than that. I'm quicker than them, so I ain't gonna swim into them. The thing that I'm most worried about is if I come across one of those big things. What are they called? Not the you know what they are?
Megalodons?
No, they're bigger than a megalodon. They're a lot bigger than one.
So.
Mosasaur, because they're quicker than me and they will batter me. And one normally can spawn in the actual area with the artifact. I mean, the video.
You tame it.
The video, you can tame them, yeah, but I have nothing on me to tame it with. I'd have to punch it to death, and I don't think in hand-to-hand combat I'm beating a massive ass shark. Well, not a shark, a massive ass creature of the sea with my bare fists. When it could also potentially be an alpha. I've just picked up an Ascendant compound bow.
I just want to make one correction. Creature of the deep sea.
There's things that are.
If it's in
really
the
deep,
cave, it's just a sea.
Yeah, it's not really that deep in here.
I mean, they do kind of exclusively spawn like deep in the water. So they don't spawn near to the tide. Onto the beach.
I think
It could
there's
be
a lot of things.
like Nessie.
Nessie's spawning there. They used to only spawn in caves, like specific caves that were deep underwater, but they changed the spawn. So, yeah, it's what it is. Right.
Uh-oh.
The good news, what? You ran out of that element, haven't you, my friend?
Yes.
Do you want the good news? And down here, I have the artifact.
The bad news is you can't get out.
No, the bad news is like, I have no, like, it's too quiet down here. You know when something's just too quiet that you know it's just not great. Like, something's got to happen. Like, something has to happen. I've just swam in here with nothing. Got the artifact, and I'm on my way back out. You could have swum in here with me, Tom.
I would
In all
rather
fairness,
not.
this cave you can swim through. In all fairness, this is the one cave you can swim through because this is the easier water cave. Because this cave has a very high chance of having literally nothing spawn. Where the other water cave, the jellyfish can come through the fucking walls. That one's filled with, you know, really horrible stuff. This one isn't that bad. In this one, it's very rare you'll come across a lot of bad stuff. And there's a place where you can get a bit of oxygen as well. I have a decent blueprint here for a miner's helmet, you know. I'm just glad there isn't a certain thing in this water that I haven't come across yet. And I'm hoping I don't come
Yours?
across. No, piranhas.
Ah,
Yeah,
Yeah.
like piranha.
those are a pain in the ass.
Oh, that's good.
What?
I've just got to... If I can get out of here, but at least with the stuff I've just got whilst being here, that's going to be a good find.
See, I
I've
never
just
know
got
where
some
the
es-
cave entrance is. I know it's
It's
underwater
directly.
somewhere.
Do you know where I went? Do you know where I went deep down? It's directly underneath where I went down. You can see the massive gaping hole in the side. I mean, I can come back up and I can show you because
I
you can
think
come
I've-
in here to get the second artifact. I'm showing out. I've just picked up, you know, from a blue supply drop.
I'm here.
Yeah, I just picked up from a blue supply drop, right? Ascendant leggings, you know, black leggings with 600 and odd defense.
Yeah.
See what I mean by, and also these caves have some decent blueprints in as well. I might see you as I'm coming out. I'll probably drown on my way out.
Hello there.
Oh,
See, I don't
yeah,
know my way
this place
around
is empty. Yeah, I do. So when you get in, you should if you go like sort of straight forward, you'll come towards like an opening where you can come out to get, you know, like pop your head up to get a bit of fresh air. Hopefully some supply drops respawn for you. So yeah, because I'll get out and I'll place all the stuff down in, you know, the supply in the thing outside. That thing can hold a thingy as well, you know. It can hold you know, artifacts. See, this water cave is fine. It's the other water caves that I don't like. It's the other one. I mean, I'd say, shall we show Seth the other cave whilst on stream, but we actually would die. Like,
Yeah, no, I don't
like,
fancy going in there.
that one is a no-no unless we have the three of us because I hate that thing. I mean, look when me, you, Nathan, was it me, you, Nathan, Evan and Josh went in there and you still died or something like that?
Yeah.
Like, we went
And
in there with
only
an army
two
of
of you
four.
came out.
I think so, yeah. I was one of them. A jellyfish got hold of him and just, that was it then. Jellyfish is the worst thing to ever be added to this game and no one can change my mind. I've got out, I'm coming back. Where are you in the cave?
A a second air pocket.
Do you even know where the artifact is in there?
No, because I don't like going in
See,
underwater
yeah.
caves on my own.
Let me explain another sad thing. So when me and Nathan done this cave, you know, ages ago, when we first eventually conquered the cave, we were looking for the artifact for an hour to realise we were in the same room as it. It was just so annoying to find because it's in the water. It's not like on the side, it's underwater.
What are you? Oh,
Are they like squid, like small squids?
no, it's a flying prick.
I'm trying to flying bastard in water. Thinking about there is another piece of water that I didn't have a look in. See, I'm only interested in the blueprints down here. The blueprints are really interesting for me. And the silica pearls are not too bad either. You know what, how long the floor?
Yeah. So where is this bloody
Picking.
artifact? Because I want to get it out of here.
I will probably hopefully meet you there. Obviously on my second trip in. I've only come back in so I can help you. So I can help you out because I know where I'm going. Yeah, I've swam through this cave many times. Mostly due to I've been murdered, so I've had to come back in here. I always find this cave easier to get through without a mount for some reason. You have more control of where you go. My oxygen isn't going down. That's not good. I mean, it's a mix of both. That would be why. There is jellyfish here.
Fuck.
There's not really. I'm out of the water.
Oh, I found it.
Yeah, see what I mean? It's in a stupid place. It's not even like hard to find. It's just like, you know, if you walk in the top corner, there's like a red area. You'd think it'd be up there.
Yeah.
That looks where like there's things you can explore whilst you're around there. There's an exploring hut around there as well. So get out of the
Is it?
water and I'll meet you out the water, yeah. Because I'm coming through.
I don't know where to get out of the water in this bit.
Just swim towards. So from the artifact, if you just carry on swimming forward.
Yeah, I can't get out there. And there's this flying arsehole there. There's a way out. Come on then, you prick.
You fighting something?
Come on then, you want to pick a fight? Fucking come down here and fight me.
Right, in the water.
No, it's in the air.
Yeah,
So
no, you want to come into the
Dimorphodon.
water to fight.
The Morphodons don't do much to you.
He's been attacking
What the
me.
fuck's a Dem? I wouldn't even pick a fight with a Dimorphodon.
It's been picking a fight with me.
The Dimorphodon that I'm looking at right now, I'm in the same room as you, right?
Maybe.
I see you.
Hello there.
Oh, go on. Follow me. Wouldn't kill the Dimorphodon because if you kill that, more things might spawn and then we are well and truly fucked.
Have you got space for
two
the
men on.
artifact again? Or...
Yes.
Because we could
It
probably
won't
do with
spawn
a
in for the third time. Oh, I think it might have. Explorer note number 1.
Lovely.
Tusoteuthis vampyrus is a very
Explorer note
aggressive
number
water
2 is down here.
Approximately 9 meters long,
Don't know why.
Tusoteuthis is a terror of the deep.
There's a
Once it grabs
path.
its prey, it
Explorer
slowly
note number
marches
2 is
into
down here.
submission while using the talons on its tentacles to siphon and drink the victim's blood.
Which is funny enough the way out
Tusoteuthis
as well.
is a terrifying opponent for several reasons.
Yes.
Firstly,
Over here is
its
Explorer
grab
note number
slowly
2.
renders its victim unconscious. So death isn't the only
There is a
reason.
third Explorer note.
Its vampiric blood drain
Let me
instantly
just
revitalizes
Wait there, I'm gonna go and check see if the
Okay, you need
artifacts has
to join
respawned.
squid.
We probably do.
Who's the third
They're
one?
not. The third one is on the way out. I'll show you where the third one is on the way out. There might be more in here than I'm aware of, but I know there's 3 in here, definitely. For a definite, I can tell you there is 3 here.
Very oily and can even be refined into fuels such as gasoline.
Also, I don't
The
think
twin
this
rat
artifact is going to respawn.
distinct capability
Does it not
and
respawn?
carry large creatures underwater.
No, it never
makes
does.
for an excellent
We should
approach
tame a giant
to
squid. I
spike
do
its
agree because
source.
they're like they're like semi-immune to the jellyfish. Right, jump in the water and follow me. I'm in the water.
What?
The water in front of wait. I'm coming out.
Right, lead the way.
I'm just gonna let my stamina recover because it's almost gone. Yeah, on the way out, you could have probably got it on the way in, but you most likely were like, you know, fuck that. But if you follow me,
Stress that
you'll
something
I'll
would
find you.
spawn in.
Yeah,
Where have you gone?
I went into the water.
Yeah, I know. But then you disappeared. There you go.
You're faster than me because your oxygen's higher than mine. Yeah, oxygen. Your so oxygen determines how quick you are in the water.
As well as how long you can stay under.
Yeah. So that's why you're so much quicker than me.
Can you imagine
So see here.
in the water city right here?
Yeah. So see here, so see how you went, so you came from that way. If you come down here, there's a third exploring out.
Fuck.
It's up here.
I decided to seek out
See, my friend.
volunteers for my next experiment.
I know, I know all,
Larger tribes.
I know a lot of
I
these
thought that surely they
locations.
would be willing to help after I
And
patiently
then from there,
moderated
you
so
just
many
come
of
out
their
and go
frivolous
left, and you're
disputes.
back onto the land.
How idealistic of me. Instead, they have yet another favor to ask.
Now there could be more down here,
Apparently,
but they're the
there's a
only
new
ones that
tribe
I'm
that's behaving rather aggressively, and no one can successfully negotiate with its leader. So naturally, they have turned to
I'm
me.
gonna wait for my stamina to recover.
But I can't touch their logic.
And then you just go straight
If
down
Sir
there.
Edmund
I'm
Rockwell
gonna go
cannot
down there
reason with
because I
this
want to have a
nerve
gander, see
fellow,
if there's
then
anything,
who can?
any, you know. I'm gonna take a bit of a detour, see if there are any, you know, supply drops around. Because I actually have nothing in my inventory at all now. If I die, I die. It is
there
pretty
things
much
that
what it
could
is.
Spawn down here?
Not really. It's the same as the other way, just a bit of a longer route. But I didn't come this way back, so I didn't. So I wanted to come down here to see if there were any, you know, I not exploring notes as such, but you know, like supply drops, because supply drops in these caves are fucking broken. I mean, like from a blue drop, I got some really decent ascendant gear. I got a miner's helmet. Blueprint with like 400 something like armor. See, this stream is just supposed to be completing the whole of the artifacts, but we can't do that
Why?
because we can't go and get the last artifact.
Why not?
How are we going to do it?
Because
It's just
apparently you
two of
need
us.
me.
I mean, we could just go and get a Shadow Man. Or two.
I don't think the two of us would be able to do it.
And there's 2 Megalodons right above me. Great. You don't think the 2 of us could do it?
No.
That makes sense. To be fair.
If one of us get jellyfished
We're
and one of
fucked.
us gets stunned, yeah. And on top of that, we don't have enough shadow mans either. You know, to be testing it out. And I'm taking an army in there with me. Megalodons are supposed to be good in that cave because of the sheer amount of them. And if you have a sheer amount of like Megalodons,
Right.
better than
Alright.
shadow mans because they're obviously up of water creatures. So am I. Where's the hovercraft?
I picked it up.
Good man. Let me just pick up everything
stuff.
from the yeah.
I wonder, could you activate the hovercraft underwater, see if it would take you straight up?
It most likely could do. So Woods,
Yeah, it does just shoot you up.
you in the water? You're getting battered.
No,
Hey, jellyfish.
no, I'm not.
On stream, he's on land.
No, I jumped in the water, activated the hoverboard underwater, the hover sail underwater, and it just shot up straight to the surface.
Someone's baryonic. Someone's megalodons and baryonyx are getting battered in the water by a jellyfish.
Oh, cool.
Sounds
Yeah,
about
the
right.
stream's just caught up to you.
I'm currently running back because someone's bright idea brought us here on a sailboat that doesn't have any fuel.
Do we have another artifact?
We have another 2 artifacts, yes. Still
So
means
it's-
I've got to
it's
run
all-
back.
It's all good then, though, isn't it? Really?
It'll be all good if we make it back alive.
We will do.
Yeah, there's
I
nothing
don't know, there's dangerous
between
things
here
ahead
and-
of us being the swamp. I hate the
We have to
swamp.
go through the swamp to get back.
Yes, we do.
We don't.
I'm literally in it
We're on
right
the
now.
other side. That's your decision then. There's other ways.
But running all the way around the world.
Yeah. Didn't have to go through the
Oh
swamp, dickhead.
fuck! Shit!
Sounds like I made the wise decision.
You're about to witness certain anger.
Am I about to witness a message saying Fred the Red has died to such and such?
You'll see. Fucking bastard cunts. You couldn't get the best of me. May or may not have walked into water with a crossbow out and got stunned by about a pack of 4 Cynodarias. Pulled out a spear and I twatted them with 130 health left. They got stun locked, but not for long. I hate jellyfish. I have a vendetta against them. Plus, I need to kill these jellyfish anyway. I have reasons behind it. They drop a certain thing that would be useful for me right now. Yeah, these Cynodarians that I've just murdered, they had a biotoxin.
I have run back home. I have been chased by dubious amounts of things, but I have made it. And I'm not dead. So we have in this chest 2
I have just.
Artifacts of the
I've
immune.
just,
2
I
artifacts of
have
the
just
pack,
said.
2 artifacts of the Skylord, 2 artifacts of the Strong, and then 1 artifact of the Hunt, 1 artifact of the Glover, 1 artifact of the Devourer, and 1 artifact of the Brute. Awaiting, presumably, your copy of the last 4.
Yeah. I just saved that that geezer when I was saying, are you getting battered by Joyfish? I've just saved his Sarko from getting twatted by an army of Joyfishes.
Fair enough.
And then I mugged the biotoxin and ran. I hate Joyfishes. There's just something about them that I don't like. They are the most stupidly overpowered, broken thing in the water. I'm on the way back. Yeah. Could you do me a favour?
Depends.
No.
Could you pick me up?
Why?
Well, to make matters easier, you could either wait for me to run a bit back over, which would take ages because I'm on foot, or
I mean, it should only take the same amount of time it took me to run back over.
I also got into a fight with a bunch of other stuff, remember? I got crippled by a Joyfish. I mean, I'll run it like. Not too bothered. I have 81 HP with very little food and no stamina. I had an idea. As I am an absolute genius.
I'd say
I'm
4
gonna
is
make
more
this-
accurate, but... to each their own.
Well, when it comes to this, it's different.
I'm on my way, where are you?
No, it's fine, fine. I'll back soon.
Guys,
Yes.
Seth.
you know how I said, I could only be on for 2 hours
Yep.
because I was using my hotspot? We've been over 3.
Yep. We have. And I'm tired.
Right.
So I think
Was
we're
it
gonna end
Albus?
this.
Oh, didums.
think I will end this once Freddy Boy gets back.
My stamina was refusing to regen. Like, it's taking its sweet time to, like, regenerate. Which isn't great. When I have to run through a swamp. So that's where this idea was
I'm still
sparked.
stunned by the fact that Seth has 92 gig and thought he'd only be able to be on for 2 hours.
Well, I don't know how much this will actually take, and my signal is actually playing up at the moment, so...
Still, 92 gig.
Yeah, I had 95 before we started recording.
And I have unlimited voice. It's not a competition.
Yeah,
Not
yeah,
actually, no.
whatever. Unlimited my ass.
I do actually.
I don't care.
You can have 100. I mean, the most I've ever used was like 400. So that's the most I can tell you that I technically have. But
You
I
should
probably could go
work
over that.
fast forward with me. I've actually gone through about 800 gigabytes of data in 1 month.
Cool.
Just bouncing between festivals.
I presume that'd be very expensive.
Oh, that's back when I had it unlimited myself.
Oh, fair.
And I was working those festivals.
Well, that makes sense then, because if you're just doing that, then you're gonna go through a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Plus, I also feel like data usage was a lot bigger back then than it is now, because I swear I've been through, like with my data, like the amount of data you've went through now on doing this, I would go through in half the time. That's why I'm very confused, because normally it would just, it'd be like I went through 5 gig in like 2 hours once. Right,
Man's
Woods,
out
I'll be
here.
back in a sec.
Man's out here going through the amount of, like, half of my total data in 2 hours. It's not even funny.
It is. I
No.
presume it's told you. I presume it's told you that I've left up top.
No, doesn't tell me that.
Yeah, I'm not in your game.
Why are you not in the game?
My game might have decided
Oh.
against it.
If you're not in, I'm going to end the stream.
It's bold of you to assume that my game has crashed.
What, you
I'm just back at the base.
Fair enough. Right, well,
Do you want to know how? Do you want to know what I done?
what did
I
you
went
do?
to the Red Ob because I was close to Red Ob. I went to Red Ob, teleported to Ragnarok, and then used the thing to teleport back to the map to spawn in the bed
Fair.
quicker. And guess what?
What?
I regenerate my entire health. So I had 80 health, and now I've got full health.
Fair.
See what I mean? Genius plan. It's a good idea because it works. I'll take that egg from Seth as well whilst I'm here. I know he's on about it. Yeah, if you come to the base, Woodsy, I've got something for you. It's not so much for you, it's just for us or you're here. For the time being, we now have a way to get between maps quicker. I crafted this, I was supposed to place it down, but I forgot to. So now you can jump back over to Ragnarok a lot easier.
It's lovely.
Indeed. Where are the artifacts in there? In the crates.
Yeah.
The crate at the very far back.
Yeah. Don't blame me, you're the one who placed them all.
In all fairness, I wasn't going to, but because this is just, it's horrible, but it should be sorted by Friday. It will be sorted by Friday, that's a promise. promise you it'll be sorted by Friday. This will no longer be a thing. So, do we log out here? Actually, wait here. Before we end stream, before you do end stream, there is something that I need to do. Give me 2 minutes.
I can give you 2 seconds.
Oh, 2 seconds isn't happening.
He says 2 minutes. It probably won't be 2 minutes.
It might be 3. It very much depends upon if my game crashes or not.
Words, I say just end the stream.
I say you just give it a minute.
Well,
Because
it's 2 against 1 here, so piss off ourselves.
No.
Alright guys, it's been nice to see you here, especially you Chuck. Thank you so much for commenting.
Seth,
Yo.
Seth, can we get an outro to a video that isn't his?
Or ending,
Yep,
yes.
I know. Remember, if you haven't
Video that
already,
isn't his and it isn't ending yet.
go and use, words, shut the fuck up, or else I'll say my code.
That from
Go use, Woodsy56 to get your dubby.
Indeed.
Indeed, yeah.
I'm pretty sure Woodsy's going to drop that in the live chat right now.
Probably
And
not.
maybe in the comment section after this is finished.
Probably also not. Oh, piss off.
Get rid of
So
me.
yeah, make sure you go get yourselves your dubby. And we shall see you all in the next episode, which hopefully should be on my channel on Monday. Fingers crossed, guys.
Friday.
Friday on
Wednesday.
Fridays.
Oh well, I won't be here for that one.
Oh, fair enough.
I'm working Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday this week.
Ah. So hopefully, yeah, the next time you will see Seth will hopefully be on his channel. Probably
Yeah,
still on
fingers
video back
crossed.
as well.
Or
On
at the
Monday.
very least, my broadband has been fixed, so I can,
Actually,
stay with
join.
you on our.
Yes, and
This
not
is the
just
hope.
be, and not just be the spectator.
Yeah. Give
pretty much
moral support.
Because everything that has happened, Seth has seen it second hand.
Yeah.
Delayed.
So we're here talking about it, and then out of nowhere we'll hear Seth comment on it, and we'll be thinking, "What? That's not happened."
We'll be having to think back at like what has happened.
Oh, but let's be fair. I've been commenting on, what you've been saying.
And doing. So I've managed to get it. I'm on my way back. The game did crash. I knew it would. It always does when I try. When I try to do what I try to do, it always crashes. It just does not like. It does not like me jumping from one place to another. It just doesn't like it, no matter what. Without fail, it always
Sounds like a
crashes. and
skill issue.
It has been 3 minutes, Fred. I'm afraid to tell you. It has been 3.5 minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah, because my game crashed, but like I've got it and I'm out of the teleporter. I
Anyway,
spent like 2 minutes trying to get back onto the server.
goodbye, guys.
Seth,
Not done yet, Seth.
We'll be
Well,
done
I am.
when I've returned. But you're done. You're not recording. Woodsy is. Turns out Seth's the actual streamer here.
My stream just randomly stops.
Yeah. Seth just hacks into your stream. Just ends it. Right. I am transferring map. Finally. Pretty much when I was teleporting map, the game decided it wanted to crash. It always does it when I try to jump where I jump to. But now I'm on the way back. It shouldn't crash now, but it probably will.
Seth is
Seth is gone.
gone.
The set has actually gone.
Yeah.
Thought he would have at least waited it out, but perhaps not.
Evidently not.
I have returned. I need to get rid of that other bed. I believe, my friend, this belongs to you. Wherever the hell you are, you're there. I believe, my friend, this belongs to you. Wanted to reveal it before the stream was finished. And there's no saddle on it because I am important to Portercraft a saddle for it. And in all honesty, I felt rushed as it was, so I didn't go and craft one. As I had to jump to a different map, and you know, that type of stuff. The game. See, whenever I try to jump to the other server, the game always crashes. I don't know what it is. It just does. Whenever I try to jump from or to that specific server, the game just doesn't like it. It doesn't accept it. That supply drop is floating, and it will not land. So yeah, my friend, you have a Carcano.
Volcanicus
It looks like
has returned.
has been, yeah. It looks like I said it. She looks like she has been absolutely fucked up, but that is just simply because it hasn't had time to fully heal yet. But yeah, this is what I was. I've been maturing this all day. It would have been done before. But obviously, I haven't been over there to check on it. It isn't as high as your other one was, but I mean,
It's high enough.
it will do the job. It's pretty much relative to the one that I have, and the one that I have is very fucking strong. So I'd imagine the one.
Oh, Seth's
I'd
still in the
imagine that
chat.
one. Oh, is that? That's good at least. So now you can end it.
Yeah.
I just needed to deliver that to you. I can't use my tech bar. It's sad.
So, yeah.
I have a pair of leggings.
Fair enough. Right. That has been it for today's live stream of
Hey.
Ark Survival Evolved. Thank you guys so much for watching. Whatever episode this is, I don't know anymore. I've lost track again. I'll eventually catch up. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching this episode of Ark Survival Evolved. If you've enjoyed it, feel free to leave a like to the channel. And if you haven't already, consider subscribing to the channel. That always helps. We are almost at 100 subscribers. We're 4 subscribers away. So if you want to subscribe, you may soon be the 100th subscriber if you are lucky. Yeah. So yeah. Thank you guys so much for watching, and we shall see you all in the next stream. I just had an arrow to the face. We'll see you all in the next stream over on Fred the Red's channel on Friday. Thank you guys. It's episode Ark. We need to say more. Yes. Could you stop? You're about to kill me. Right. Goodbye.